All right, here we go.
We all in Dallas, we sit in politics, music, sports, and Mr. Stock with it. Nike Peanut, D and Diamond, intro lit is poppy rhyming, new wave lit is perfect timing. Say less, we on our grinding. Say less, the podcast lit is so defining. Say less, making movies fast or then rewinding. Say less, we popping here in every climate. You know them charts be climbing, that melanin be shining, brothers shining. Music, sports, pop culture, check the sculpture, getting rid of culture vultures. Kobe Bryant on our posters, Biggie Pac on down to Texas, Pimp C, Bun B, down to Oklahoma, man, you know we gotta keep it G. From the A to the Bay, and you know we hit LA. Go to Texas, go to Oklahoma, you know we don't play. Everybody listening, they gon' hear what we gon' say. Everybody know it's lit, everybody know it's shit. Just say less. Everybody rockin' with us, just say less. Everybody rockin' with us, just say less. Podcast lit, baby, just say less. And we climbing up the charts, just say less.
Hey.
Yeah.
Episode number 1.
Episode number 1.
Boy, I
Hey. What up, world? It's your girl, Young Nikes, a.k.a. Nike 2 Wavy. And you know I got the homies with me. Straight from the 918. We got the young OG. Peanut, what's good, bro?
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Your boy, Morris Peanut, in the building.
In the building.
What's happening?
And all the way from the 718, my city, the livest borough. Brooklyn, what up, Kai?
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. And all the way from the 405 Southside 44. What up, young Davell?
What's good, y'all? Young Veil, young sweater god. They call me AKA I will borrow your girl. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
Just
First
borrow, though. You can
episode.
have her
Kidding.
back.
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Talk to me nice. Talk to me
I
nice.
feel real good.
Oh yeah, feeling real good. Good for a Monday. This is beautiful.
Great.
It's beautiful. It's a Monday, but the episode ain't gonna premiere till Tuesday, so
It's really Tuesday.
it's Tuesday.
I'm trapping.
It's Tuesday.
How was y'all weekend? Did y'all do anything special for Valentine's Day? Did anybody have a Valentine's?
Yeah, I had one, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I went to get some couple massages. Went and watched the
Ooh.
Photograph. That was a pretty
Big
good movie.
money.
The ending was
Mm.
garbage.
We're going to talk
though.
about that.
But yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So what y'all need to talk about on that? What
The Photograph was not a
what's
good
up with
movie.
It was all right.
y'all gonna spoil it? Cause I ain't gonna go see it. So
I'll say go watch it. Go watch it.
Go watch it.
who's
I'll
in
say
that? Who's in
wait,
that?
Issa Rae.
Oh,
Lakeith.
okay. I know what y'all
Wait
talking
for
about.
For it to come on DVD?
Yep.
Jesus.
It's a
I
good
don't- I
movie to
don't go
watch
the
on your
movies
couch.
anyway.
My boy Lakeith is in there though. I mess with Lakeith.
Hey,
Man, he's not that
it's
good of
good.
an actor.
Oh dang. Oh
It wasn't
wow.
that good of a movie for him to be good
It
of
was
an
good. It
actor.
was
You gonna
good
call my
story.
man's out like that?
It was a good story.
he was good on ATL.
Oh, the
Atlanta?
TV show.
Atlanta, right?
The TV show, yeah.
Yeah.
You got some range. You got a little bit of range. A little bit. I mean, he do his thing, but
Man, you know, us single folks, you know, we didn't do nothing for Valentine's Day, but I did turn up with the homies on Saturday though.
We
did.
know because I seen some stories on the Sayless Podcast Instagram.
God.
Was
My
that an
bad.
accident?
My bad. Accident. I was drunk.
I was like,
you was-
wrong Instagram account.
I was hurt. Hurt.
Nike
Like,
was in their turn.
yeah, I didn't come alive until like 6, 7 o'clock yesterday. Well, Sunday morning.
Mm.
Evening. Dang.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
still old. I'm
Oh, yeah.
still drunk. And they got these black bottles over here. I'm still drunk.
Yes, sir.
Shema. That's all I got.
But shout out to the Frito fam because they definitely showed us a good time when all of them came down there. You know, we bought out the section, bought out the bottles.
Yeah, we had the whole club lit.
We had the club lit, turn
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I
That's
missed
what
that
we
one.
Same.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was.
Dime, you ain't
Old
do
man
anything
style.
special?
We went to Deep Ellum Saturday night. Yeah, that was
That
it. That was about it.
Yeah, I wasn't tired. You should have came over to level.
It was too late. I got the invite when I was already in line in Deep Ellum.
Ah, dang, they left you out, huh?
Yeah.
Dang,
Ooh,
Dang, that's
my
cold.
bad, cuz I got you next time.
hate to
Dang,
see
I wouldn't take
it.
that.
Hate to see
But
it.
one time, I wanted to give a special shout out to Poppy Miliato for that
For sure,
intro.
Poppy, what up?
That
I
was
loved
good.
it.
That
I
was
loved
really
it.
good.
I
It was
loved it.
dope.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved
same.
it.
I heard the rough edit yesterday, and I was like, "This is it.
Yeah, but you
This
can
the
tell.
one."
You can tell when people don't say Oklahoma a lot. They were like Oklahoma, homie.
Oklahoma.
They got
It took
enunciate.
him a minute to get it. It took him a lot. He did stretch that out,
Yeah.
low key. We love you, cuz, but you definitely stretched that Oklahoma
sure.
out for sure.
That's
For
funny.
sure.
Y'all notice like celebrities don't really claim when they be from Oklahoma. You never hear that they from Oklahoma.
Because what are you claiming?
You just gotta find out. Like you be
Don't
like,
do that.
oh, they from Oklahoma.
Who
Don't
from
do that.
Oklahoma?
yeah,
though?
I was like, name
I
a
mean,
celebrity.
there's a lot of people from Oklahoma.
Carrie Underwood,
Is she?
Is she?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, she from,
See, you don't know.
Oklahoma.
You gotta find it. You gotta go Google it.
Tim
That's what-
McGraw.
Anybody else, if you from
See,
Dallas,
country singers,
Houston, or
country
Cali, they be
singers.
like, oh yeah, I'm from Cali.
Hey,
I'm from New
hey,
York.
don't
It's a
Kanye
place
West
to
got
rep, though.
Kanye West got
Kanye
ties to
family from
Oklahoma,
Oklahoma
right?
City.
Oh yeah, I seen Kanye when he came down here. Yeah, I
Was
did.
it for his mama's funeral?
Yeah, I gave him a head nod. He didn't. He
ain't messing with you?
He didn't respond.
Well, it was just at the All-Star game. He didn't even kiss Kim Kardashian back on the camera.
Okay, stop the press. Stop the press, because Kanye should have definitely had a performance at the All-Star game. Like, they did my man's
Nah.
wrong.
He was going to
Why?
bring the Sunday service choir out.
He could have did Jesus Walks. I don't care. He the most known person in Chicago.
He probably was,
Rapping-wise.
he probably was asking for like if he was gonna do it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
hey,
He wanted it.
Okay, maybe he just wanted to be posted courtside.
Yeah, I'm sure they wanted Kanye. It's
I'm
the
sure they
question that
wanted him.
Kanye didn't want
Yeah.
them.
He too good for us.
Yeah.
He ain't even that good no more though.
That's why they had to call Chance the
Facts.
Rapper in common.
you ain't gotta say facts. I wouldn't say facts, but
I mean, Kanye ain't the same Kanye he was
he's not. He's
10
not.
years ago.
I mean, I'm not
Nike
saying,
missed the old Kanye. Straight out the
Yeah.
Kanye.
Please bring old Kanye. Kanye, if you listening to this, I don't know if you listen to this because we might not be on your scale yet, but we coming for you. I'm telling you, we need the old Kanye back.
I like Kanye.
We need the old
love
Ye
Kanye.
back.
Love Ye.
Old Ye back.
Yeah.
What's on the agenda today? What are we talking about?
Man, you know we going for it.
That sounds like a whole lot of
We
nothing.
definitely going for
Hey,
it, but
winging it.
we definitely, I mean, I'm still on the All-Star weekend kick though.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was fun.
Yeah, so like, what do y'all think? What y'all think about the dunk contest?
Aaron Gordon got robbed.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Is that the one that jumped over somebody?
Yeah, he jumped
7
over
foot.
Taco Fall.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Okay.
mean, it was actually probably the best dunk contest that I done seen in a couple years though.
Well, I liked the Zach LaVine one and Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, that was nice.
That one was
That was nice.
'cause Zach LaVine, boy, that's a bad. And I love how these light skinned dudes putting on in the NBA. I like to see it.
Cut it
I
out.
love to see it.
Light skin.
But no, this dunk contest was really good, honestly. But Aaron Gordon got robbed. How you have perfect scores the whole way and still lose? I don't.
Yeah, that was messed up. I would have been pissed too.
It's D-Wade fault.
Oh, and that's my guy. That's my guy. I love
D-Wade
D-Wade,
was
man.
cheating, man.
D-Wade definitely was cheating. Definitely. What about the structure of the new All-Star game? Did y'all like it? Was
I
it
thought
a
it was
yay or
good.
nay?
I thought it was good.
Oh yeah.
A lot of players before, they would just, be lackadaisical until like the last 5 minutes or so in the fourth quarter. But they was going hard every quarter. Like in the last one, it was it's pretty ramped up. They tried to get that 157 for sure.
Yeah, it's like when you playing like 21. Like I think the fact that they was going to a certain score is the reason why they was like usually for All-Star games in the fourth quarter, even the beginning of the fourth quarter, they don't be playing that hard. They start like midway when it's starting the time about to run out. They're like, okay, let's. But the fact that they was trying to get to a certain score, they was like, okay, right from the jump, they was gone. So yeah, I think they should definitely keep that up.
Yeah.
It was definitely more competitive this year
Oh, yeah, I
than
loved it.
previous years. But I mean, I didn't watch the whole thing because like I said, I was hurt from this
Oh, yeah.
weekend. So I definitely rallied for the first 2 quarters, and then halftime, I think I watched Chance the Rapper perform, and then I was out like a light. Like a light. Hey.
I was
like a
actually
light.
out. I was in Uptown actually, but
See,
that's a story. for
Have they
another
always
time.
donated money to charity after those games? Y'all know?
Nah, I think
think
this
this might be
this
the
was
first.
new, like because they did it every quarter. You were supposed to get whoever won the quarter, they got like $100,000 to go to whatever charity or whatever. So
That's good.
I think they probably did some before, but it wasn't like that.
so we got to get into it. What
Let's
y'all
get
think
into
about Chaka Khan's?
Man.
I've seen all
I
of
ain't
the
seen it.
GIFs and quotes on Twitter, but I didn't actually watch it. Was it bad?
Oh, you got to
Oh.
go watch the clip.
It was bad.
She was definitely extra.
What was she doing?
You want me to imitate it?
She just got a rehab though. We gotta chill.
Did she?
For
Yeah.
what?
What she
Like
was in
drug
rehab for?
abuse or something, right?
Get out of here.
Oh, not
Yeah.
Shaka.
Yeah.
Not Shaka.
Wow.
Yep.
Nicki Minaj sing you.
I definitely seen that on Facebook. Everybody was calling her Nicki Minaj mom. They
That's
wrong for
funny.
that.
She
I
look
can
like
see it
she
though.
do
yeah, I can
look
see
like
it. That's
Nicki
how
Minaj.
Nicki gonna look in a couple.
My mother said she looked good.
Now.
She was like, she was looking good.
I didn't see
But
a
shout out to my
single-
mama in the background. Y'all can't hear her, but she here.
What up,
Mama
what up?
Nikes, what up?
That's
Nah,
funny.
like-
Straight
she
out
was
of
definitely
Brooklyn,
ex-
son.
She was definitely extra.
I didn't. So you mean like
The
extra,
singing?
like she was just.
Oh, say does the star
All right, we got it. We got it.
go
Mm.
banner.
See, that's
Hey,
kind of
turn
how
that
I
up.
sing though. So I don't. I don't
I
see.
sounded like I just came out the heaven gates.
So she was
You
trying
sound
to.
like you just came out of rehab.
Yeah.
No. I sounded like
Hey,
a
that's that
goddess.
shower singing.
They don't call me Nike
Mm.
for nothing. I definitely sounded like a goddess.
Mm.
Jeez.
Was that a bar?
You
I
like
got
what I
that.
got?
That was
See
deep.
what
They
she
didn't
did
catch
there?
that. They didn't catch
Appreciate
that.
that.
They didn't catch that one. They
They
didn't catch
You
wasn't
it.
see how she
ready.
just do
Hey.
it?
Ooh.
They'll get that one on the way home.
Ooh. Ooh.
On the way home, they're gonna be like,
Look, it
Hey,
still
don't
went
hype me
over
up.
his head.
Don't
He'll get
hype
it
me
later
up.
on.
he'll be
Don't
riding
hype
in the
me
car
up.
like, oh.
Y'all stupid.
Hey, I'm not about to mess with y'all today. I'm not about to mess with y'all. What y'all got? What y'all got? Let me take a little drink.
Well, I think you should. We should let the viewers know, how everybody know one another. Take it back some
Right,
old
right,
school
right.
stories
Some old school
and
stuff.
whatnot.
Not too much.
What have you?
It was like 1996, February 1st. I was born,
Gee.
and my mother had a sister who had a daughter. And that's how I met Nike.
Mm.
Oh,
Just like that.
Yep, knew her
Okay.
since birth. Put her to sleep. What's up?
Yeah, burped her and everything.
So y'all go way back.
Yeah,
We go way back. Like,
Way
yeah.
back.
1996.
As
huh?
back as you can go.
yeah.
Back into time,
Wow.
And then I think I'm probably like the glue to the puzzle, honestly, because
less.
literally we all met somehow through me. Maybe not Peanut and Davell, but I know we all went to Oklahoma State. Shout out to Oklahoma State
Oh,
University.
yeah, go
Yeah.
Pokes.
Go Pokes.
Yes,
All
sir.
alumni. So you seeing some young black professionals up in here. We might bring a little bit of ratchet here and there, but
So what
Don't bring
did
some
So when did I
positive too.
first meet you? Was it at?
was we drunk? I think we might have been drunk.
Sound right. Sound about right. But I think it was probably at like a little house party or something. That's when I met most people.
Was it in the
little-
reserves?
Yeah, something like
Somebody
that.
had a party in the reserve.
Yeah. somebody
Oh, I
did.
think I remember. Okay, so me and Davell met. I think it was a party in the reserves, probably like the first week of school, and everybody black there. It was like 8% black people at Oklahoma State.
There was
so-
more Mustangs than black people when I first got there.
facts.
Fact, I counted. Trust me, I counted.
count it?
And I might have mingled with Davell a couple of times, maybe on campus, but I think we really formed a deep connection. We all went to IHOP afterwards. That was the let out. And we went to IHOP and we was all dead.
Mm.
So it was just like, all the freshmen at Oklahoma State, we was up in IHOP and we were laid out in the spirit at IHOP. Like laid out. I'm talking about,
Yeah.
we probably was sitting there like sleep,
Let him use
talking. Yeah, it was bad. So me and Davell got a lot of drunken memories, but it's
Oh,
all
yeah, it was
good drunken
crazy.
memories.
You know, it's funny how I met Peanut. Is funny because I got an apartment over at, I think it was that the Grove or Reserves? Was it Grove?
it was
Grove.
Campus Park at first.
Yeah, Campus Park. for
Okay,
sure.
it was called Campus
Yeah,
Park.
yeah, you OGs.
Color
It's
Park,
Campus
Color
Park. Hey.
Yeah. Okay, so I move in, but when I move in, it's girls. Like it's Taiba and Chanel. So I'm like, okay, this can't be right. So I go up there. They was like, no, I think it's right or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, say less. So I go in there, and oh my God, living with girls was honestly, I'd have to say it's one of the best times of my life. It was like a week and a half.
I say he wasn't even in there that
It was
long.
like a week and a half. Boy, they cooked every night. I walked in the house, it's smelling like lavender. I said,
Ooh,
and they was cooking every night. I
Ah.
said,
yes.
boy, I teared up on them. I'm like, we all in the living room crying together. I'm like, I don't know what they was crying about. I'm crying because y'all be cooking all the time. It's like, it smells good in here. And then one day, like 8 a.m, all I hear is bang, 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 bang on the door. The maintenance man, he said, you got to get your stuff and get out. The girl who's supposed to be here is here. I'm like, bro, I just woke up. My eyes not even open yet. I'm like, so then I go pack up all my stuff.
Which
all
was a
That's messed up.
PlayStation and DVD.
Okay. Yeah, my movies. Yeah, because I gotta have my movies. But yeah, I walk over there. Peanut sitting. I think Peanut was sitting right on the couch right when I walked in. I'm like, y'all be cooking? They
Hey, nah, we just drink. We just get drunk.
It wasn't the same. It wasn't no lavender.
Nah,
it wasn't,
It was
but
rough.
Yeah,
nah.
we
We was poor over there in that apartment.
Yeah, man.
Hey, at least you knew the girls though. Like it
Yeah,
would have been
was
awkward
beautiful.
as hell if you just was rooming with some random chicks.
Oh yeah, it would have been a problem then. But I'm friendly, so people they usually down with me.
Yeah, that's
usually
true.
from the beginning. But yeah, then Peanut was drink that Carlo Rossi Sangria. I remember that was my first time having wine at all. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and the Rook used to go out with us. He was the youngest one. So he used to like bag all the chicks, right? And my homeboy Spencer, he used to be like, homeboy Spencer, like, man, who's this little young nigga y'all got hanging with y'all? He's like, oh man, shit, he just moved in with us, man. That's it's Davell. He's like, dude, this little rookie think he get more chicks than me. Like, so ever since then, we started calling him the Rook, and man, it's been on ever since. You know,
I think I met Peanut through Shakayla and them, right?
probably
My freshman year, I met him through Shakayla and all
It
them.
had to be in the reserves.
Something. And then, I mean, ever since then, that was big
shout
bro.
out to the reserves.
Big
Yeah,
bro.
623.
OG.
Yeah.
Even when Peanut was working at the pawn shop, he gave
Oh,
me
yeah.
a hookup on the iPod.
Oh, yeah, I was trapping.
iPod for $20.
I was trapping at
$20.
I was trapping at the
Had the
punch.
164 gig, $20.
Hey, if you needed a flat screen TV, you could have hollered at
Boy,
me.
I
You
can't
needed
holler
the
at
Xbox, all the latest games.
That's why I
You
got
need
all
a
my
laptop?
movies. He's selling me movies,
Man,
DVDs
what?
for $1. I was
Hey.
like, bro, I came in there every
Hey,
week. Okay.
I was trapping at that thing, man. Like my
Peanut
whole
was
apartment was.
trapping.
Hey, my apartment was nice. Yeah, it was real nice, boy. But yeah, and then Nike. I don't remember where we met, but
Remember, I know it was freshman year.
I do remember we had some times where some
I know
things
where you're
happened,
going.
and
Hey,
had
You
to
gotta
put-
elaborate.
had-
That
had to
seemed
put the-
weird.
Had to put the pause on them. Like,
Peanut put the paws
Nah,
on
these cats-
somebody for me.
Now when like
That's
when
my dog. That's my dog.
Now when I went to Stillwater though, when I first went to OSU, I was like straight out you. Like I ain't know nothing about school. That was the most white people I had ever been around.
Boy.
And
Facts.
so I was just, man, that was me. I was going wild, getting in the brawls, like everything. Some cats came over to Nike house. He was charging for a party, and me and my partner, I ain't gonna put his name out there because he all family orientated now.
Oh yeah,
And
praise him.
they came through tripping, and so I was like, hey man, y'all got to roll. Old boy then was like, nah man, we can do what we want to do. So he started talking crazy. One thing led to another.
Man, all
I
I
had
knew,
the police calling on me, coming to my house, knocking on my door with warrants.
it was a
Yeah.
one-hitter quitter. Dude went rolling down the hill like. But I'm actually pretty salty about that day because that party was supposed to be like a kickback, and it was Jameer's birthday. He said he only gonna invite like 20 people. I was like, all right, cool, bro. You can invite 20 people to the crib. Told my roommates, everybody was with it. Boy, oh boy, it was over 100 people in my house. So I had to charge the dudes at least. I'm like, shoot, I'm not about to have all these people in my house and not get paid for it.
$5 $5 hit.
So I definitely was charging all the dudes. I said, look, I'll let the girls come in, but dudes, y'all gotta charge. And they thought I was playing when I told them, like, nah, you gotta pay up. And Peanut was my security because they was like, somebody need to stay outside with Nike. And Peanut was like, I got it. And I was drunk too on top of that. So I had the bottle of Henny with me. This seemed like a
Free
trend.
promo.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, God, I'm about to get saved after this.
Oh, yeah, Peanut's a real one. Get baptized.
Because this is a lot. But yeah,
That's good for you.
long story short, Peanut handled it for me. And
Oh,
we've
yeah.
been good ever since.
Peanut is a real one.
And that was actually like 3 years after we met. Like,
Yeah.
So Peanut's always been a real one.
I met Diamond actually before I knew who she was. That was funny.
See, what had happened was
Oh.
What had happened?
Yeah, I was out. I think I was at Uptown. I think
we were at Level in
I was at
Uptown.
Level, and then I was just doing me, just over there, just jigging, doing my thing. I'm over here, I'm feeling it a little bit, like, but then I think you came up to me and was like, you said something like
I think I was like, "You Nike friend?"
something like that. I was like, who asking? Like, what's going?
Thought somebody was out to get me?
Yeah,
I was like,
Appreciate
"That's
that.
my
I don't know, She
cousin."
might have came up,
Appreciate
came up like, where's she at? I'm like, oh shoot. I just told on you. I'd been like, oh yeah, she over here. He was like, oh okay, bet. Then
I appreciate that, bro.
bunch of girls jumping in your house. They talking about, yeah, Davell said you was here. And I was like, no. But
No.
yeah. But yeah, that was cool.
Dark times.
Were you like freshly 21 when that happened?
22. That was my 22nd birthday.
Because I remember I got text message from you both, and then Davell was like, "Oh, she Nike drunk." I said, "Dang, she messed up."
It runs in the family, I think.
Oh man, I ain't claiming that.
I can't help it.
It got the gene.
I ain't claiming that. Dang.
So what did y'all, I'm not interviewing. That sounded like an interview question. So what did y'all go to school for?
Okay, Angie.
But no, let's all tell everybody what we went to school for. And I was quiet during that last segment because I came into OSU after them. So they was all old and graduated. So I was like the second coming of this podcast at OSU.
Yeah.
So I got my degree in Bachelor's of Science in Communications with a minor in Marketing.
What you do for a living?
I work at iHeartMedia and Promotions.
Oh, big money.
Okay.
Let's give it a five.
Hey, iHeart, we trying to get connected. Come on, put us up on
Yeah,
iHeart
yeah.
Radio. What's up?
I am no way affiliated with that promotion.
Disclose on them.
Oh, well, I majored in psychology. I started in marketing because I know, actually, it was most people was in business.
Everybody was in
Almost
business.
almost all the black people was in business, which was it.
Facts.
And I was like, because at first you don't got to actually claim it until whatever. But I was going the marketing route, and then I don't know. I just make decisions on the fly, so I just was like,
Sounds
you know
about
what?
Davell.
I want to tap into the mind.
I do, because I like people. I like to know why people do stuff. Like when people do stuff, I be wanting to know why. Like, why'd you decide? Why'd you decide to do that? I'm just curious. Like,
Yeah.
was it on purpose? Or was that I be messing with people too. Like sometimes if I see somebody I know and I know them, I'm gonna just walk there to see. I just want to see how they react. Like see what. I just be curious how people
Sounds
react.
about
I just be curious. That's all. I'm gonna come and talk to them eventually. But I just want to see.
What you doing? You got anything special going on right now?
Anything special going on? Yeah, I'm working on dropping a beard soon. It's
Dropping a
coming.
beard?
It's coming. I know that there's a lot of people out there that's been waiting on it, and I know y'all been waiting patiently.
Waiting.
And I'm gonna just say
When the release date?
the release date is to be announced. Because I thought I had it there was like a stretch when I thought I had it.
So you dropped the single and you thought the album was coming, but
Yeah,
then you was like,
but-
I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna let the single like rock out a little bit.
They're gonna
and
let
then
it
I'm gonna
bubble.
wait.
He was chin strap Red Bell for a
I
long
was
time.
for a little bit, but then I cut it off, and then the left side didn't go
switched
back
up the
as
label?
strong as I thought it could. Like maybe it was a fluke before because it's never done it again. But I also don't want to cut it again just in case. Like, what if it go back even less? And then all of a
Davell
sudden-
just a one hit wonder.
that one hit wonder. Like,
The album ain't
so,
coming.
Strap Bell.
but I took plenty of pictures with that chin strap thing, so I can use that. Like, and then people see, they be like, "Oh, catfish." I'm like, wait.
I got a platinum plaque out here.
There's still something
do
there.
say
And then
catfish.
and then also there's different beard styles. Like
Right,
there's like a
right.
goatee is technically a beard. Technically, it's a different beard style.
Say less.
Okay.
Say less.
Next topic.
Nike, what you went to school for?
Man, I went to school for management and marketing. Yeah, I'm out here in these streets, engineer by day, hustler at night.
Mm.
We don't get no sleeps around here. So, if you don't know, I definitely just dropped a record label. So Squad
Hey.
Records,
Hey.
superior
Shout out.
quality, unique and dope. That's what Squad stands for. Myself and my artist Poppy Meliato, we partnered up together. And, we're trying to do something big. So, we focusing on artist branding and getting people out there. So
That's lit.
That's
That's
what's
lit.
up.
Hit us
Hell yeah,
up.
What's up?
Yeah.
hit us up.
You a whole
Instagram,
mogul out here.
Facebook, all
Period,
that.
poo.
I love
Period.
it. I love
What's
it.
up, Young Peanut? What's going on with you?
Oh man. Are we gonna talk about college? I majored in business administration, majored in marketing, minor in management, first generation college graduate.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to that. Shout out to
first
that.
generation. Yeah, broke those curses.
Yep.
But yeah, man, I'm going to therapy now. You know what I'm saying? I've been going to therapy for
How
like
is
a
that?
year and a half. It's amazing.
Do you have a black therapist?
My therapist is a black woman.
I only want to go to
Praise
therapy
him.
if she's gonna be black.
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't go to nobody else
Facts.
because man, I feel like no one else could understand, like our plight.
I come from the hood. That's it.
No, but it's pretty cool though. I recommend everybody going to therapy. At least once. Try it.
What made you decide to do it?
Man, honestly, man, I have the tendency to self-destruct. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I understand that. And so I felt like I had to talk to somebody that was non-judgmental.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
because you can talk to your friends and your family, but they can only tell you something from
Their standpoint.
their standpoint. But talking to somebody that don't judge you, that's only there to listen.
Right.
That actually helps, man. You can unpack a lot of stuff. Things that you actually never thought affected you to make you act in the way that you do today. So me doing that and unpacking a lot of trauma. It's been beneficial. I'm able to express myself more as a man.
That's
You know what I'm
what's up.
saying? Because
That's
before
what's up.
I would use these hands. You know what I'm saying? But but now it's cool though. But nah, I wouldn't change my therapist. For nothing. We got to get on the show though, because I think that'd
be lit.
Yeah, I think.
And I definitely see growth in you too, especially knowing you back then when we were all wilding out. It's definitely a glow on you, so you shining different.
Hey, I appreciate it.
So
I
I definitely
appreciate
need
it.
that number because I definitely need to see somebody for myself because I got my own demons and stuff that I'm working with
Yeah,
and I'm going through. So
yeah. Everybody should go ahead and take care of themselves. That mental health. Man.
yeah,
Oh
man,
yeah. You got to invest in your mental wealth for sure.
for sure. So
Yeah.
send me the info because I
got
need to
you.
check that out. I was just talking to my moms about that. So
Hey, shout out to Tia Honore.
Hey.
Yeah, like she been we done been through it
Yeah.
for real. I've
Very
been crying in that joint and everything. Like,
Yeah.
hey, suck it up, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
you know what
That
I'm
is
saying?
so good
Them
coming from black
emotions be
men.
flying everywhere.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
That's
Big
what's up. That is what's up.
married and everything, got a good career.
I feel like we're gonna get a lot of wisdom coming from Peanut in
Oh,
this
yeah.
podcast.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
gonna come from
Easily.
me, so don't look at it.
The OG.
Yeah, man.
And that's crazy because I think you the only dude I know that has gone to therapy or even considered it, even like crossed your mind, like
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, I've been going consistently too. Like it I don't know. Like when I first went, I was talking to my therapist, man, and I was like, why do you allow me to come in here and, put like all of my, weight on you? You know what I'm saying? Like speaking like an empath. Like she was like, oh no, it's all right, it's fine.
You try to therapy the therapist.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah. I
Try
had
getting her
to
head.
check, see what she was working with. Now, but she's like, no, it's fine. I was like, so who do you talk to? She was like, well, I have people that I talk to, yada yada. And then from then, like when I first went in there, I used to be like this, like
Yeah,
I
closed
Mhm.
off.
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about nothing. I'm all right. And then I just started talking and then actually like finding I don't know, like solutions to my own problems without her like telling me, so which is cool, man. But hey, black people, go to therapy. It
what's
change
up.
your life.
One
Seriously,
time for therapy.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Say less.
Say less. Say
Yeah.
less.
Go to therapy.
for sure.
What else we got?
I don't know what's next.
All right. So the other day, was it like 2 weeks ago? We were kind of talking. We was brainstorming on what we was going to talk about.
Oh,
And,
I know where this is going.
I told everybody to table the thought because we was like, we wanted to be organic. We didn't want to come on the show structured. We just kind of wanted to just free will, if you say. And we came up with this, Dime, Kai. Hey, I'm going to call her both. She goes by Kai, but
My
I know
full
her
name,
by Dime.
if you're looking for me, is Kainisha Diamond Hughes. That's why I go by Kai, because it's Kainisha, not Kanisha, for all the people I went to school with. And my middle name is Diamond, which is what all my family call me by. So Nike is my first cousin, so she's gonna say Diamond a lot. Nickname Dom because I'm a 10, and yeah, that's that on that.
Facts.
Say
Y'all love
less.
And that's on period. I was a little shook during my intro earlier, so there you go. There you go.
Oh, facts.
All right, city girl.
And she bringing the facts wherever she go.
Y'all be
period.
dropping bars low key, like y'all
Yeah.
just be regular talking to be a bar. I'll be like, okay,
Must be the
Yeah.
Brooklyn in us. Must be
Alright.
the Brooklyn in us.
Say less. Okay, but for real.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest one on this podcast. And I think I get my generation gets a lot of bad rep for the music they put out. Like the music that's out right now is not as bad as y'all make it seem. Yes, they ain't heavy hitting, spitting bars like Biggie and Tupac, and it ain't a 1-2 beat. They got some musical, I don't know, some samples and all this stuff, but y'all just be thinking it's straight trash. It's not.
It is.
It is.
It-
What's trash? Come on, we
Who
running
wants
it
to talk-
down.
Who wants
This
to
is the
talk about
topic.
this? I mean, you want to go first?
No, you got it. Go ahead.
You can go first.
Nah, you
No,
got it.
you got it.
I feel like we on the right sides, honestly, because I
Davell's
kinda
with me.
agree because see now I'm born in '91, so I'm not
91s, what's up? Gemini's, what's up?
I ain't no spring chicken. I'm I'm
Yes.
fall. I've been seasoned a little bit.
He's been baking a little
I've been baking. So I've experienced enough. I'm almost 30, coming up soon.
Quicker than you think.
Yeah,
Don't
so
need to rub it in.
but yeah, I think people are kind of hard on today's music because I understand that it's like back in the day, you know, people used to say, you know, it means more, you know.
Right.
They was actually talking about something. Now they're not talking about nothing. It's just throwing a
That's
beat.
a lie.
And I mean, sometimes it is. I mean, there's sometimes they ain't
Debatable.
talking about nothing. I mean, sometimes they not. I get it. But my thing is, I think also back in the day, people don't realize because it's, you know, things in the past, you get nostalgic about it. So you don't remember like growing up in that time. There's some bad songs back then too. There was songs that you was listening to. They was like they ain't talking about nothing at all. Like,
Yep.
I didn't know. So I went to an old school concert. You know, 2 Live Crew.
Yeah.
You know, all they talk about, literally the only thing they talk about.
Yeah.
I was amazed. I was shocked.
Hey.
And then I was in there, you know, all the people is older and they all in there. They
2 Live
they're getting nasty. I'm like, what is y'all? And then somebody was like, oh, your mom and grandma was doing that too. I was like, nah, not my mama, not my grandma. What do you? No. Stop it.
Man.
Stop it.
Hey, they was though.
I mean, for me, it's more so. I don't know. I'm into more.
We can throw out examples. Like, I'm here to argue.
Okay, but
Let's
Jesus
go.
Christ.
see, you just gonna interrupt my
I'm
train
sorry.
of thought, man.
Go
Like,
ahead.
it's for
Hey,
me.
she been stewing all week.
Exactly.
We had to table this topic
Hey,
for
she
like
been
a week and a
stewing all
half.
week.
I've been waiting.
Yeah.
She hot. But
So-
for me, it's just like the beats today is everything. I love the beats.
Yeah,
This
production.
is
fire.
some great production.
Production is awesome, right? But for me, I look for more rap with more substance. So like today, I feel like rap doesn't have any substance. So like when I'm maybe I haven't. I'm just growing up. I wouldn't say that I was always like that because I mean, you know, I was back there cranking that with the best of them, the Soulja Boy, the Batman, all that.
Shout
right?
out Big Soldier. Put some respect on his name, please. Big Draco.
Respect, say less. But
He had
so
the biggest comeback of 2019.
He
facts.
definitely did.
facts.
I love Big Soldier.
But you know, so it's just it's more the substance piece of it for me. Now, not to say that there are some good artists out today, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I just as far as like when you look at albums and stuff like that, it's more like a playlist than it is like an album. You know, it's like something that you could just vibe out to. You're not listening to it for, you know, to paint a picture, paint a movie or something in your head. And that's what I'm getting from today's music is that it's lacking that substance.
Is there anybody specific you want to call out?
Everybody today.
But
Like I can say like honestly I can tell you people that I actually mess with more so than I could tell you about the people that I don't.
okay.
All right. So like for me, I think one of the most underrated artists today is Kevin Gates.
Facts.
Hands down, Kevin Gates has been putting out some consistent hits for the past 7, 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he does not get enough praise, and he's been doing it by himself. Like you don't really see Kevin Gates like on his albums having a lot of collabs and different things like that. He don't have no clout, no backing from a lot of these major artists. So I feel like he's definitely the most underrated artist that's came out in the past 5 to 7 years.
What does Kevin Gates talk about in his music?
Man, Kevin Gates talk about everything. The struggle.
So does NBA Youngboy?
It's different though.
Nope, they from the same place.
It's different though. I mean, I feel like Kevin Gates is a little bit more grown up, and you see the way he's evolved in the past 5 to 7 years. And I mean, Pina can back me up on that. That
Yeah.
Drika song, it's like his coming to age. Like that's like his Jay-Z 444.
So that's not the argument then, because Kevin Gates, we consider him a now rapper. Like he's not a
He
back
is a
then.
now.
No,
Now
he's
rapper.
not a rapper.
He's a now rapper.
He
Okay,
dropped-
so he makes good music for now. So all of our music collectively is not trash. We have good people. You're saying like Kevin Gates. We have
Agreed.
a J. Cole, Dreamville, good music.
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
He been around for good. He been
been
in the
around
game for over 10.
Over 10, yeah. But I mean,
I wouldn't say he's a now.
those are big
That's what
homies
I'm saying.
in the
So
game.
what we
Who?
classifying as now music? NBA Youngboy, Lil Baby, Gunna.
Lil Uzi, all
Hey,
them
honestly,
people.
I think there has to be a distinct difference. Like honestly, because there are rappers that rap now that are older,
Yeah.
but they're still rapping and relevant. And I think the young guys is trash. Like honestly,
Okay,
It's like where you cut it off. That's why.
Yeah, that's what we need to figure out. Where we
Because
we can't bring up
if
Kevin
J. Cole,
Gates.
like where does J. Cole and Kendrick fall?
I guess we're gonna cut it off for Young Thug.
So everybody after Young Thug is trash.
Garbage.
Is Young Thug trash?
I don't listen to.
I don't really like Young Thug. Look, so I had to give it a couple of tries. I listened to that album like 4 or 5 times, especially after we had talked about
frisbee, man.
And you know, my cousin Poppy, he definitely told me like, when you listen to it this time, he was like, you can't listen to it like it's an album. You have to listen to it like it's a playlist. And once I listened to it like it was a playlist, I was like, okay, it's kind of cool, but it's not something that I would have in my rotation.
So you were
daily.
looking for, you wanted to hear some lyrics, you wanted to hear talk about something, you wanted to hear
A story.
That's all I want.
But you gotta understand, like, people have different lanes. It's not what like. Not everybody's gonna be super lyrical. Not even back in the day, not everybody was super lyrical. Like you listen to a lot of stuff they were saying back then. They wasn't. It was some simple rhymes, but you know, it sound good. But I get what you're saying. I get, you know, I get a lot of the music today is, you know, it's, you know, the trap beats and stuff, and you know, and it gets me hype. I'll be dancing.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny is because I consider myself like a person who loves like lyrical stuff. I love lyrical stuff, things with substance. But lately, like if you ask me what I listened to today, it was probably some trap. It was probably today's music.
Right.
Like I don't know. Anybody pop up like NLE Chopper, these young Stunner for Vegas, like all these people.
See,
like,
I don't even know one song from
yeah.
him.
Well, I'm young. I'm still hip. I'm
Nah,
out there. The kids mess with me.
We was
so
in the club the other day.
They mess with me.
We was in the club the other day, and there was a couple of songs that Davell did not know. We was
Okay,
like,
you didn't have to put me out there like that. You really I caught up eventually. But,
I mean, I do mess with some up and new rappers. Like I think Lil Mosley is cool.
I think it's just about how your mindset is coming in. Like, I mean, if you about to play a Young Thug song, expecting him to tell you a story about, you know, a whole beginning, middle, and end story, you probably gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it's what you're looking for, but I don't think their music is bad unless you check it out. I've checked out a whole NBA. I'm gonna keep going back to NBA Youngboy because he's one of the young ones that get the bad rep. And he's literally crying on verses, literally telling his struggle, telling his story, the same way that I don't know, Throw Out Somebody Old would do. It's just the way it sounds is different.
No,
but
he got
the
a couple of
story
hits.
is the
I ain't gonna
same.
lie. NBA Youngboy got a couple of hits.
I like NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, I out of today's artists, he's one of the ones that I can say I have a few songs in my phone by him. So
This is not the way this conversation went 2 days ago.
Well, you know what?
I'm just saying, I still think today's music is trash. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna never change that thought. So
that's your mindset, because you saying no matter who come out, your mind is set that I'm only listening to 90s rap because everybody else is trash.
Like it depends on the first song that I hear. Honestly, like I was saying, like I like.
You just said Kevin Gates has progressed, so you're not giving these rappers a chance to progress and hear their second project.
I try. I don't. Because I'm into music and stuff, I try, you know, just because I got to know what these kids want, right? You know, me having my own record label, I got to understand how the game changes. So I'm trying. It's just the fact of the matter is that that's not where I'm always go back to. If you look at my phone right now, I got a whole bunch of old stuff on my phone right now because I'm tired of listening to today's music because it just don't make any sense. And I mean, that might come with age or something, like, so my mindset is different. So like I right now, I'm bumping Big L, I'm bumping Nas, I'm bumping all that old stuff. But I mean, like I said, I do try to give these new school folks a chance. Like Lil Mosley, I heard
never heard of him.
I heard Kamikaze came across my radio, and I liked the beat. The beat was cool, and he came on the beat nice, and I was like, okay. So I went and looked at some other songs on there. And then he had another song called Notice. It was cool.
Yeah. So
then, you know, I started waiting to see his projects. Now, this latest one was not all that. He had a good song with Chris Brown or whatever. But, you know, I think it's more so if the first song catches me, then I'm intrigued by it. And then I'm like, okay, let me go check out some more. But, like, Lil Uzi Vert cannot get with him. Can't get with him at all.
Okay, I wasn't really feeling Lil Uzi at first. When my first time hearing him, I was like, but then I heard a song called Super Saiyan. It was Super Saiyan Trunks, and he came in with them ad libs like, ooh, and it was and then it's just catchy.
Listen to what he said.
And I was like, and then that's what caught me. And then I'm like from then on, like I messed with Lil Uzi because
was it the beat that caught you, or
it was the way he was? It was the way he was playing with the beat. Honestly, he was playing with it like it was a fiddle, and I was like,
playing with it like a fiddle.
I just think
Say less.
I don't. Go ahead.
I think that like it's all about your taste, so that's fine. Like you can have a taste for lyrical rappers, so your catalog in your phone is going to be the Nas, the Big L's, the Jay-Z, Biggie, whatever. But you can't say that today's music is trash. That's just not your taste. If you can't look at these young kids out here and be like, they putting in work, they talented. Like it takes a lot. Like NBA YoungBoy runs up all of his YouTube views by himself. Like that has to be talent, and like that's what that is. It's not okay, you may not care for his sound. I told y'all the other day, I don't really care for Kevin Gates' sound. Like, it sounds all the same to me, but I'm not going to say he trash. Like, so I think that's what you have to distinguish, because when you call everything trash, it's like, it's some kids from the hood that's just out here hustling, trying to make it, and we keep calling it trash, but this is the way they're releasing this is art for them, the way they're releasing, and somebody liking it, because NBA YoungBoy is the, like, #1 streaming artist on YouTube.
Kids.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the kids. It's the kids.
What you
generation
think,
of social
Peanut?
media.
I think it's the kids. I mean, I think I think he is talented. I won't say it's trash because he put out a lot of tapes that a lot of people listen to.
Oh yeah.
I can't take that from him. But at the same time, it's only so long you can rap about the same thing. You know
But that's
what I'm saying?
today. Rappers in general, they all rapping about the same thing. They
I mean,
sound the same. All their
Everyone
songs
in the
sound
90s rapped about selling drugs and 96 BMWs and like that's all they rapped about.
But I mean, I feel like there's no versatility in rap anymore, because everybody, they're just changing some level in the beat and they rapping the same, talking about the same stuff. Pop Smoke is definitely the baby. They're all, every song sound the same.
For real.
And I didn't mean to cut you off, Peanut. I want you to finish getting your thought out.
No,
Sorry.
it's all good. I just, you know what, listeners, viewers, wherever you're gonna watch this video, drop some comments. Let me know, the old man. Let me know what to listen to, because I'm just listening to Kevin Gates and Nipsey Hussle. That's kind of it for me. And Brent Faiyaz, but yeah.
But is there any like new generation artists that you?
I mean, there's one cat I stumbled on. I think he's from Florida. His name Lil Papa, and I like Lil Papa. He's a young cat, but the way that he tells his stories, the things that he rap about, his cadence, that shit is pretty good. Like, so I mess with it. It ain't just the ad libs. It's more than that. I think you can find a way to make your music catchy, still tell a story, or give some insight to your life, put some people on game, and still be trendy with it. I mean, everything don't have to be about like Gucci gang.
So you would say,
Gucci gang.
so Pino, you would say collectively for the music. So I guess after Young Thug, you would say you lean more. You saying you're not trying to say trash, but you would lean more towards trash than good.
I'll probably say after Soulja Boy. Yeah, because he birthed that whole generation.
Facts, Big Soulja.
Big Soulja.
Soulja Boy birthed that entire generation. But also at the same time, what I can't take away from Soulja Boy, he taught them young men entrepreneurship for sure. How to control your catalog, be an owner.
Especially that social media thing.
Yeah. And make money. So I get that to him, but I can't deny the fact that
what year did Soulja come out? Well, that was like
07?
06, 07?
Yeah, we had that discussion.
Yeah, 06, 07, right?
Yeah.
So then we can say, so we're gonna put new rappers after Soulja Boy instead of like after Young Thug.
I mean, we can, but so like with the Soulja Boy, like we can admit that it was a generation after him, right? So is there like a new emerging generation now of artists? Because that's been over 13 years.
Yeah.
So
let's say like the 2010 to 2020, basically.
Nah, because 2010 was a prime year. You had your Kendrick Lamar's dropping. You had.
I mean, overall, there's a lot of good music out there.
All of those people are still dropping today.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you talking about the scale of Soulja Boy, like, and these new rappers, there was a lot of conscious rappers that came out around that time.
Yeah, and it's the same as like back in the 90s. There was the people that was cold, lyrical, and everything like that. There was also some people over there that was just talking about partying and stuff like that. They just made party songs. They was partying in the 90s.
Booty holes, hump with it.
They was partying in the 90s. I don't know. They was over there just jamming and stuff. It wasn't about like, you got to tell me no story. I just need you to give me a beat so we can do our little choreographed dance like house party.
So I guess I have a deeper question to your question, Dom. So, is today's music, is it gonna last? Are there classic albums with the Soulja Boy generation? Like collectively, is there a classic album of somebody that's these new artists today?
Are you saying
within
like
the past? I'm not even gonna say 10 because that's a stretch. Within the past 5 years, with these new artists, the young ones, has there been a classic album that's been dropped?
From Drake, yeah.
Are you just saying
Not
like?
Drake.
Are you saying
For
like?
the past 5 years?
Are you just saying like the type of like? Because you know it's like these are like party songs. I feel like you're thinking of like
Okay,
the
let's
party
say
songs
like the
and
new
stuff.
Atlanta, out of the new Atlanta era, because
Yeah.
the new Atlanta is universal. So everybody's song, whether they're from the West Coast, East Coast, North, they all sound the same.
So they
I
had
give it-
Snoop trying to do it.
Cali might have their own little wave. Cali and Chicago might have a little bit of difference, but everybody sounds like Atlanta. So out of the new Atlanta, who has dropped a classic album?
I think this is debatable because it depends on who you like. Like, I would probably say Future has a classic.
Which one?
Dirty Sprite 2 is a great album.
I give you.
Migos
I mess with
Culture
Future.
is a great album.
Wait, hold on. Stop right there. You think Culture was better than No Label 2?
Which one is that? Is that Hannah Montana and
No, No Label 2 had Antidote. What else they had on there?
I'm gonna go off the limb and just say yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
YG, My Crazy Life,
That was a fire album.
classic.
That was a fire album. Hey, that storytelling was crazy.
And that's the point I'm getting at. It's not today's
Yeah, you got a
music.
point.
It's the sound that's taking control that everybody's calling trash. But we still have those rappers that are rapping and putting out classics.
Yes. My Crazy Life show.
Yeah.
Classic. Easy. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I
Yeah.
didn't really care. I don't really care about YG like that, but
Oh no, YG 400. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a bigger conversation because we can all sit here and like delve into our personal listens and what we like. But I'm talking about as today's music in society, like people are migrating to this new music for a reason. Like for a reason, it sounds good in the air. If we want to even talk about like the club hits, Pop Smoke, right now, Brooklyn Drill, that's a whole new sound coming out. Like it's something that has to, and I think Brooklyn Drill dates back to Tekashi. We won't bring him up anymore, but he has a point. There's like, I don't know, new sounds keep developing and it sounds different, but I don't think we should just automatically assume that it's trash because it doesn't sound like what we've been listening to. We got to give these new rappers a chance out here.
I'll give him a
I mean,
chance.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, but I mean, it's still hard. I'm not seeing the vision right now for the future. Like, I don't think it's gonna last, but that's just me personally.
Okay,
but
so go ahead. I'm sorry, cut you off.
I'm gonna try. I'm opening up my mind, world.
So my thing is,
It's been lasting a little while.
we're at the top of 2020.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So who is that artist that you think is about to blow?
You already know what I'm going to say.
That's about to blow.
Like 2020 is their year. Last year we had the baby Megan Thee
And
Stallion
I called the baby.
for 2019. So
I don't know.
2020, whose year is it?
I'm going to say Boogie.
That's good.
Boogie's a good one.
That's a
Boogie
good
is
one.
definitely a good one.
I'm going to say Boogie, man. Boogie, man. The man
I like
is talented.
Boogie. I like
Boogie
Boogie.
talented. And his album was underrated. And it's the best rap album in 2019.
Yikes. No Nicki Minaj.
What was better than
He
Boogie?
was definitely
What was better than
definitely up there.
I didn't
Whoa,
listen to Boogie.
that?
I
You
like
didn't listen to
Roddy. I
everything
like
concept-
Roddy Rich album.
Roddy Rich album.
Roddy Rich is
Man.
definitely, that album's better than Boogie. And Boogie's came out the top of 2019.
That's
Roddy
not
Rich came
better.
out
That's
the
not
end
better.
of 2019.
That's definitely not better.
Um,
What was
Also-
better about
Also
it?
like Dreamville.
Dreamville,
Love
The Dreamville album.
I love the
Oh.
Dreamville.
YBN, Corday.
That was a good album. That was a good album.
It
He
was- it was
surprised
cool.
me, honestly.
He definitely
He
surprised,
surprised me.
He
His
yeah.
penmanship was nice.
That's a young rapper that we could talk about who has the lyrical cadence.
You know what?
definitely
He
does.
may
I can
run
agree
rap
with
the
that.
next
I can
5
agree
years.
with that. I can
Yeah.
agree. I can
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, he may run it.
Lisp and all.
He does have those. For me though, rappers, I think that's gonna make a move in 2020. Rod Wave is out here. Y'all know who Rod
Oh, yeah,
Wave
for
is?
sure.
He out here killing it. It's that singy song sound that I guess Drake has a lot of influence in that.
Yep.
Rapping and singing.
Or maybe Drake was influenced by it and he was a bigger artist.
Who was Drake influenced by then?
They be saying
I
that.
don't-
They
like,
be, you know they
a lot
always
of
saying
people in the
people
South,
be
like a lot of people in the South, like people that we probably don't know about. I'm pretty sure he gets like a ton of emails and like a bunch of links. Like, hey man, you heard this person? Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. And I'm sure Drake caught that wave from somebody. And I'll say somebody Southern for sure.
I wouldn't even put it past you, but he's the one that's made it mainstream. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
He made it.
yeah, for
He
sure.
made it cool for rappers to sing. Can we say that?
That's a fact.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can say that.
So then,
But I'll give this to Drake though. He was the first one to be like emotional. Like he like
he went to see a therapist.
hey, crazy.
That's what happened.
Hey,
Like
probably
Drake.
She was a black woman.
Yep.
hmm
So do y'all have a problem with, you know, like they be saying like Drake don't write his rhymes and stuff like that? Do y'all have a problem with that?
Nah.
Like if they
Nope.
don't write their rhymes?
Nope.
Nah, I don't think people.
I
say
have a
no more.
problem if you don't write your rhymes if you are a rapper. Drake is a hit maker.
So what's a
I
rapper?
like the way you put that.
Rapper.
More like a pop artist kind of almost?
Nah.
Kind of like.
He's an
Drake.
entertainer.
It's like
Yeah.
an entertainer, yeah.
Yeah. A rapper is like if we found out Cassidy, Jay,
Or Wale.
Didn't write
Wale, they wasn't writing their music.
Yeah,
Meek.
that would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Meek now, it's a different story with Meek now. I'm pretty sure he's getting some help because
Yeah, for sure.
he's chasing a hit. That Believe Justin Timberlake song.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even listen to it.
I didn't.
I heard,
I
I
think
heard
I heard
like
it
the
on the
first
radio.
5
Honest
seconds.
to God,
I think I heard it on the
didn't listen to
radio. And
Yeah.
It wasn't all that
Yeah,
great.
I heard the first 5 seconds and I was like, oh, skip. Hurry up.
But what was the question? Why were we talking about?
We was talking about
The
What was?
next upcoming rapper
Oh, the next upcoming.
for 2020.
Yeah, I said Rod Wave. Anybody else have a? I got a couple on my list. But
I mean,
Mm.
I say Pop Smoke because Pop Smoke has been blowing up in New York for over a year now, but everybody's starting to catch on. Even though all his songs sound the same, but he just got some club jumping hits like Christopher Walken. That's my joint. Hey, I just heard the beat in my head. I had to dance. But you know me, I'm woo walking all through the club. But if I could say anybody else that I think that's about to blow up, man, it's hard. I've been listening to a lot of underground artists that's not really mainstream. And I'm going to go ahead and get this plug in. Shout out to Protege and Poppy Miliato. You know, that's family. You know, they upcoming artists. If you're in the Georgia area, Protege is on tour right now. Check him out. But I listen to a lot of them, my cousins, obviously, Fam First. But I could say Pop Smoke is definitely probably the number one on my list right now. I'm trying to think.
you think Pop Smoke is gonna have a DaBaby year in 2020? Because
I don't think he's gonna have a. I mean, he might. He
Pop
might
Smoke
not
sound is too New York.
Yeah.
Like people in Dallas ain't gonna rock with that sound.
Are you crazy?
'Cause
Everybody's
I-
messing with him right now.
I actually don't
Nah.
even mess with it like that.
Everybody's
Yeah.
messing with
That
him right
sound
now.
is not gonna carry over well. Like people in Cali not about to listen to Pop Smoke.
Nah.
Nah, I think so. I think so.
I don't think so.
Everybody's messing with him right now.
So you listen to Griselda, Nike?
I listen to Griselda.
I don't
It's
know
rap
who
rap.
Griselda.
That
who is
is
that?
definitely rap.
It's a
rap
group.
from 1996.
Yeah.
Nah.
And that's
niggas
something like
sound
I
like
could listen
old
to. Yeah, I'm not gonna be playing that. Trying to get ready.
I listen
trying
to
to
that
go
shit,
out.
bruh. Hey,
I don't know. I'm also listening to it's another East Coast rapper, New York rapper. You might have heard of him from the rap game, but J.I., the Prince of New York. Definitely mess with his music heavy. He a young bull, but he only like 18, but he talking his grown man stuff. So I definitely listen to him. A lot of people don't know about him yet, but he definitely had a smash hit this past fall in New York, summer fall, called Need Me. It's fire. If you haven't heard it, go check out J.I. Need Me. The joint's fire. It got the Best of Me sample in it. Jay-Z Best of Me sample. It's fire. But his little EPs and stuff has been pretty cool lately. I've been watching him since, like I said, the rap game. So seeing him progress and grow has been good too.
Is it possible that like no one will have a DaBaby and Megan Thee Stallion year? Don't you think that was like a rare occasion? How two of them
Yeah.
popped like that?
I knew the baby was going. When I first heard him,
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's fire. That's going." I was
Yeah.
rocking with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from like the Baby's first. What was it? Baby on Baby. I think
Yeah.
that was
No.
the first
that
like
wasn't-
mixtape or whatever.
Oh yeah, that was his first. Yeah.
It's the blue cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nah, he was.
Oh,
out
there's
before-
one
he was out
before that.
though.
There's
He was
one before that. There's like a yellow cover. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, you're right.
Baby Jesus.
But that was the first one he
some-
came mainstream on.
Yeah, because
Baby.
I
Baby.
heard that Texas Walker Ranger when I heard
Yeah.
that because
Walk,
it was
Walk
yeah.
with Texas Ranger.
Actually, it was because of Twitter. It was like a little thing that was showing. It was like it was when you doing the T-shirt part, and I was like, that is like the cleanest thing I've
The
ever
Baby
heard.
does hood pop star very well. Like,
Yeah.
He does.
like how are you in these crazy videos with Suge
I love
muscle suits on,
Yeah, I love
but
his
you
videos.
killed
Video
somebody
game.
in Walmart?
Love his
Like,
videos.
He's definitely killing the
I'm
game.
confused. Like, he does
he's
it
definitely
so
a real
good.
one. He's definitely about it.
Yeah.
He's a real one.
Like, I'm gonna wear this diaper and you're gonna call me the baby, but I will kill you.
And that's actually the first time I heard about him was when he was at, was it South by Southwest? When
Yeah,
he
that was
performed
South by.
in a diaper. I'm like, who is this dude?
The first
Like,
time I heard of the baby, and the 3 times after that, it was because he was fighting somebody at one of his shows. Like, it wasn't even his
Yeah,
music. I
yeah.
heard about him from fighting.
and killing folks.
Yeah. Like, that's crazy.
Hey, the baby, if you want to come to the show, come to the show. We ain't got the money yet, but just come to the show. Plug.
Nah. I think the baby is able to be like so animated because like you can tell a real street nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, it's authentic.
And you know, like a real one, they ain't gotta, do all the antics.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do all the antics. So I think that allows them to be comfortable. Like, all right, shit, I got on this big ass like muscle suit, but niggas know what's up.
But because he's becoming so big now, do we think he needs to scale back on his real street nigga?
Of course.
Oh, yeah,
of
definitely.
course.
Fact.
Because
Oh, yeah, definitely.
he
You
can't
gotta-
be out here
You gotta take
killing
care of
people
yourself.
anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't be doing that.
hire
Like,
somebody.
Yeah, you gotta have somebody for that. That's why.
Exactly.
That's why I don't be understanding when we were getting trouble. I was like, who is in the circle? Somebody's supposed to stop
And
you.
he's
Like,
always with his bodyguard, like Kane, like he's always there. So I don't understand why he just be bypassing his bodyguard, jumping on folks. Like,
yes, if
dang,
I was big
you
like
gotta
that, there's
chill.
definitely people I'd be
Gotta
like, okay,
relax.
I hope you know you the fall guy. Like, if anything go wrong, whatever, that's what
Exactly.
you here for. But you're gonna be paid well.
You're going to be paid well. I'll bail you out.
Nah, I think he gonna be all right.
But how long you think his reign gonna last? I think he gonna continue to putting out hits throughout the year.
I think he's just going. I think he's gonna like just steady off. Like he hit real high. I think he's gonna drop a little bit and just be steady. Like he gonna be cool. Like
I call this the Cardi B effect.
Ooh, what is that?
It's where you get a hit because of social media. Like, everybody boosted up Bodak Yellow, biggest thing out ever.
Right.
So now there's all this hype and money behind you.
Yeah.
You put out an album, it does numbers because you are now Cardi B. Like, Cardi B was not Cardi B before Bodak Yellow.
right,
Like, that was her name, but y'all know what I mean. Like, she
Yeah,
was
she was.
Cardi B.
right.
And so they got all this money, all this money for album promotion, marketing, and hype. And then she went down. Now, I'm not saying
You think she
went.
fell off?
No,
She's just
and I knew
steady.
y'all was gonna say that.
she's just steady.
She's
Take a break.
steady now. Cardi B can drop an album, and I think it'll just be like Cardi dropped an album. But before that first album, it was like, yo, when Cardi dropping. Like,
right.
So you think she chasing the hit? That's why we ain't heard nothing?
she's not chasing a hit. They make her hits. Cardi ain't got no say in what
Say less.
they saying. They giving her.
So she an industry plant.
Yep. I've always said that. I've argued that statement several times.
I can see that.
So is Cardi B and Drake on the same scale?
Oh no,
No.
absolutely not.
Why did we say that?
Because Drake has
Drake is
creative
like-
control.
Yeah, Drake is huge.
That's a
mean-
good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
But
Like,
I mean, Cardi's success, I mean, maybe it's because of the social media generation, but she shot up like no other. We ain't never seen nothing like that.
we have though.
Megan,
But she didn't. I don't think she doing Cardi B numbers.
Oh, I think we got another one that we missed out on though.
who?
Lil Nas X. Like I don't listen to him, but
Oh.
like on the real, like
Yeah,
He got that
you gotta-
crossover
you
hit.
gotta
He
give it
blew
to
up.
him. Like
he blew up on that.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think he's an industry plant because I don't think he'll ever do that again. But when that song hit, that's like one of the biggest songs.
Yeah.
I
it
don't
was
think he was an
decade.
industry plant then. I think he is one now.
But I don't think he'll ever get that again though. He can chase it.
Yeah.
Like it was the internet.
He
that-
has a
that did
song
that.
featuring Nas.
It's
I
crazy.
seen-
That's
I seen
crazy.
that.
Does
That's
he?
crazy. That
But I
he
think
had a
Nas,
song
I
with
think Nas did that for the bag though. I mean for the money. Like,
And,
honestly,
like-
ain't no other way. I know, and
Yeah.
unless you
That's
like,
an
all right,
industry
look,
plant.
all right, little bro, you stole my name, but give me this $250 for this.
Yeah,
verse,
that's
and I'll
on some
do it.
Nas just wanting recognition, trying
Yeah.
to
He trying to get
associate
that
himself with the young
crossover.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah,
But he
that,
could sit down.
that was one of the biggest hits we seen of that decade.
Oh
sure.
yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, it was huge.
But he's
Yeah.
not a like.
These kids love that.
It was to the point where he was the music was actually bigger than him. Like he could before, like he was like famous. Like before people knew his face, like he could just probably be a regular guy. Like people would be listening to his music, you wouldn't even know he in the room. You know what I'm saying? But
But that's how he blew up, right? Him playing around on social media.
yeah, the social media.
Yeah,
the
he's like
kids,
a social media troll,
the
Yeah.
kids. Yeah, But,
which seems to get you far nowadays. Like being a social
Oh,
media
yeah.
troll. So I mean, I'm not knocking social media trolls. I just also don't believe that they're taking the music industry serious.
Hey, all these 2000 babies, they think that social media is the way to go. That's the way to get money.
It is, though. There are influencers who's getting paid a bag to promote flat tummy tea.
There's a lot of money out there.
You got that once in a lifetime, man. Like, I was telling my little cousin this. She wanted to be a social media star. I'm like, you got to have something else, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of people trying to chase that social media dream, man.
It's a good dream to chase. I'm still there.
I mean, yeah, you would. If you make it, you will be paid. You will be paid.
All right. Hopefully, Sayless Podcast takes off in 2020.
And then you're gonna change your thing. Like, yeah, be a media star, like me.
On me.
I'm in media now.
Me.
I'm in the media now.
Disregard that statement.
What do y'all think about rappers stopping rap and being media personalities? I've seen that a lot. Joe Budden.
He needed to stop, though.
You know, I like Joe Budden. I liked him.
Joe Budden needed to stop what?
No, I like Joe Budden. He was good.
He need to stop rapping?
Okay, I mess with Joe because this Slaughterhouse album was went hard.
It did. He could definitely rap, but he just never just...
He can't make a hit.
Yeah, he just never captured that.
Man, Pump It Up was a hit.
Oh, no, I do. I like Pump It Up.
He can't make another
I was pumping it up, too.
Pump It Up,
I had them Iversons you could pump up. I was over there, pump. I was on point with it. Pump. And boy... It was a good time. Those were good days. I remember that because that's when You Got Served came out too, and I remember, when You Got Served came out, everybody was dancing and stuff. Yeah, that was
a wave.
I was in there, man. I got mad though. My mama, I told her to go buy me the DVD. I said, go get me the You Got Served DVD. So she went and bought it. Came home. I put it in. It was a dance instruction video. It was called You Got Served. Take It to the Streets. I said, this is not what I requested. But of course, I mean, I had it, so of course I learned the dances. I mean, I had it there, so I might as well.
Let me see.
I mean, I don't remember it. It was a while ago, but yeah, I did know them. For a while, I knew 3 of the dances that they.
Every time the song came on, you just broke out and danced.
Yes, I knew it. Where I could do it, just bam.
That's funny.
That was life.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I like the finding a different avenue other than music, especially when you're signed to these labels and you are no longer producing good quality music. Mm-hmm. You have to find a different route. And you see people take the clothing line route. Yeah. We're seeing radio stars now. Nick Cannon's on like radio.
But Nick Cannon been on radio though.
He everywhere.
Yeah. He been on radio.
That's big money for real.
That's like the corniest.
Kids be like Nick Cannon.
I was talking to somebody the other day about Nick. I was like, hey man, Nick corny, but
he a businessman.
Nick a sniper. Hey, Nick a sniper,
man.
Man.
Paid, man. He be getting paid.
That's true.
And Love Don't Cost a Thing was a classic. So I'm sorry.
It definitely was a classic.
It was a classic, boy. I love it.
Y'all disagree?
That's a classic. That's a hood classic. I mean, okay, it's not okay. I'm not saying it's really a classic, but I really did love it.
It was right up Nick's alley.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, so Love Don't Cost a Thing or Drumline?
Drumline.
Okay, well, I feel like the
Love Don't Cost a Thing more than I've seen.
Yeah, okay.
I'll leave it there.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Hey, what did you say? What did you say? What's his name? Charles? My name Charles. I played the tuba.
Boy, my favorite part in Drumline was when he was trying to teach that white boy how to beat the drum. He was like,
"This is a podcast. Nobody can see you.
We live. Well, we not live. It's recorded.
But if you listening at work, they can't see that.
But everybody know that.
I just know that I listen to podcasts at work, and then I be having to like click if something funny happened. Be like, make sure nobody watching real quick. Let me see what happened.
Hey, that scene was the funniest part on there. Was that white boy was beating that drum? He was like, you gotta push. You gotta make love to your drum.
Nah, I'm not a movie person, so like.
Oh, I love movies.
Speaking of movies,
love movies.
You seen The Photograph?
I did.
What's your hot takes? What's your thoughts?
I thought it was a
spoiler alert, by the way, because I'm gonna get into.
Yeah, I mean it's been it's only been like 3 days now.
Yeah,
but by the time you hear you hear this podcast, you should have been to seen it.
Because if you didn't see it by now, you're not gonna see it.
I think it was a great depiction of dark skin love. I thought that was beautiful.
Okay, that was cute.
Yeah.
That's what you had to pull from because there was nothing else to pull from.
I mean, somebody didn't like it. Somebody did not like it.
Negative.
Look, he's still searching for something to say about the movie.
Somebody did not like it.
Besides Issa Rae and Lakeith, what else? Quiet on the mic because the movie was trash.
It wasn't trash. I thought it was a good story. I don't know why he had to go all the way to London to get a job. And like the ending was them not like, strolling off into the sunset. They was actually going to a K-Dot, concert,
I mess with that.
but the ending wasn't that great. I thought it was a good story. But yeah, that was it.
Yeah, so this is what I think.
Tell us the truth. Tell us the truth.
It was a good movie.
Somebody called it low budget. I was like, that's fucked up.
See, I wouldn't even say that because I think the cinematography of the movie was cute.
There we
The
go.
colors,
There
the
we go.
picture.
Okay, with the
I
big
thought the
words.
music was amazing. Like
the soundtrack was
scoring was
fire.
dope.
The
Yeah, the
soundtrack's
scoring was
good.
dope.
The cinematography.
Them Ari Lennox horns when
Hey.
they started to do
Hey,
what they
hey.
did in the movie, it was great.
Hey, that her comfortable at the end. That's boy.
Perfect
I
soundtrack,
put it up
Okay.
on title as soon as I got in
perfect
the truck.
picture.
It
Like
sounded
it
good so far.
looks beautiful to watch.
Mhm.
That's just a photograph, like a literal photograph. We're watching a movie, not a picture. So like
Man.
the story though, it was a little boring.
It was boring. How was the acting? How was-
Honestly, I thought Lakeith Stanfield did a terrible job.
oh, terrible job.
Dang.
It wasn't like honestly, I don't think he's that great of an actor. Honestly, and
What are we basing it off of? He had like No Words and Get Out.
Yeah, he was in Get Out.
He played Snoop Dogg in Straight Outta Compton.
I forgot he
I
was in
think-
Get Out.
That
Yeah,
was
he did.
him. I don't know if that was
He didn't,
him.
Yeah,
he
that
didn't
was
play
him.
Snoop Dogg in Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, he did.
He played him in something.
Yeah,
I need the
We
receipt.
got our fact checkers in the back. They're gonna
I need
let
the
us know.
receipt. Please show
think
me.
He played him in something.
Please show
yeah,
me.
he played Snoop.
The only
he
thing I
plays
know him
Snoop.
from is Atlanta, the show Atlanta.
He's
And
good in
funny.
Atlanta.
He was
because
good in
funny.
Atlanta.
He's funny.
He's funny.
I think that's really
But
him.
I think
though.
that's his personality for
He
real.
had
for
that
real,
show, that movie, Sorry Not to Bother You, that probably no one
tried to
watched.
watch
I
it.
watched it. I did watch it.
started
It's
it, yeah.
crazy. It's weird.
I
It's very
cut it
weird.
off.
Never seen it.
I
Never
understand
seen
that it's probably a lot of symbolism, but it was weird.
Was that him in there?
We don't got the answers yet.
And
but
then there was a movie. There was a movie on Netflix that came out not too long ago with what's her name, Gina Rodriguez. That was on Netflix. I can't think. Of it.
something.
Be
was
on
that?
all the movies, Davell, because I show don't know.
I'll be watching movies. I'll be
I know what
I'll
you're
be
talking
on the
about.
movies. Yeah, but I think he's. I mean, obviously we ain't seen him in like a ton of things, but
Yeah,
from
he's
what
just
I've
getting started.
for what I've seen, like I wouldn't call him a bad actor at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him a bad actor. I actually wouldn't call anyone in the film, the photograph, bad. Like Issa
the
Rae
acting was
did
cool.
what she. Yeah, the acting
being
was cool
PC.
for what they had.
He being PC.
No, I'm
you
not.
know that was terrible.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was? Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
You know that the acting was
Okay, well, I guess
mean,
he's good as Snoop, but
Issa Rae did a good job.
never
You know, old girl that
remember.
played Roxanne Shante, like who was her mom in the movie. I
I didn't even put that together.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa,
Okay.
Y'all opened up my mind today.
Yeah, I didn't put that together. Okay, okay.
Man, she did a hell of a job in Roxanne too.
But this
That was
is
a
my
good-
take
yeah.
on the photograph. I think it should have been a TV series or a straight to Netflix movie because that's the vibe. It was slow.
Yeah,
It looked like a
I-
straight
I
to
I
Netflix
understand what
movie.
you're saying. I
It was
understand what you're
slow.
saying.
Like when you go to the movie theater, you looking for action. You ain't need no popcorn for this movie. You ain't need nothing. Like it was that slow. Like it wasn't no
Did you almost fall asleep?
action. I almost walked out.
Oh.
Sadly,
But just because it's slow, though,
Dang.
I mean, it doesn't mean it's bad. If there's a good story that's being told, if they building up to
But she said
something
it wasn't.
that pays off, I mean,
But that's my thing. It's hard to. I just had this conversation yesterday. It's hard to say the story was good. Like if somebody would have told me this love story,
you'd
I'd have been like, "Oh, that's so cute. It's so good. I don't need to see it."
Is that like, is it like The Notebook? Because I feel like people was
I ain't
hyping
never
it.
see that.
I ain't never
People
seen it.
hyped that
I haven't seen
movie
it.
up so bad, and it wasn't even all that. Like, I was mad that I watched it
I ain't never seen it.
because
Yeah, I ain't never
everybody
seen it
was
either.
telling me to watch The Notebook. Oh, it's the perfect love story.
And I guess the
All
whole
this other
point
stuff.
of the movie, everyone was saying that it's a movie with black people falling in love
Black leads
without it having to be some dramatic
oh,
issue or climax in the movie. But I need that
Oh, you need
yeah.
that.
Straight up.
You do?
for the movie, not in my real life.
No, I ain't
but,
talking about
like,
in real. I'm
yeah.
talking about in the movies.
Yeah, because
I
like,
definitely went there though.
what's the point of watching it if like there's nothing escalating, like nothing's happening?
Yeah.
Like from the beginning of the movie, you knew how it was going to end.
So really, nothing.
No
really
plot
happened.
twist.
Nothing really happened.
Hey, you know what?
Just- it's just about-
When old boy was
Spoiler.
when old boy when she came down like from New York to be with her pops, like her biological
Oh
dad,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, man, that was like, it was whack when they went back and showed like her mom and her as a kid when they came to visit, and he was like, I was too scared to ask if you was my daughter. I was like, shut your country. Like,
And it just took a long time for her to say, she told me you're my father. Like, it was dragged out. Like we knew
That had some
that
quotables in that joint though. I ain't gonna front.
we knew that was her father from
Yeah, from the very first 5 minutes.
So why it took her 20 minutes? She all up in his house talking about you're my father. Like, yeah.
Nobody's gonna go see this movie after this podcast.
No, go see the movie when it comes
Why
to
waste
Netflix.
your money?
When it
Okay,
Go
if you're
support
paying
it.
for
Like, I would
Netflix
be
already.
Cute, cuddled up on the couch watching it. Like I want to watch it again.
on
I just
Netflix
don't
and
feel
chill.
like
it was,
it
you just
wasn't.
don't think it was
Hey, that
movie.
was- hey, that
it wasn't a screenplay.
Yeah.
It's not gonna win no Oscars.
Nah, it's not. But that probably
All
would have
right.
been a dope. That's a dope idea though. I think it going straight to Netflix on
It would have
Netflix and
did
chilled on.
like Bird Box. That was a good movie that went straight to Netflix. It could have did
Bird
that.
Box was definitely a good movie. It
Yeah.
really was.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, sleep on Netflix. Netflix has good movies that go
yeah.
straight
They
to
do.
Netflix.
Man,
Hey, I need somebody Netflix password though. Anybody got me?
Davell, Young
Drop it
Rook.
in the comments below.
All right, Rook got.
So y'all say y'all ain't gonna look out. I got Disney Plus.
You know,
I
I
got-
got.
I don't even watch
you,
enough TV.
You know, I got
I
every
don't have
stream. I
Netflix.
got pretty much every.
Davell, so
streaming
what's up with the
That boy got
password,
Hulu.
bro?
I got Hulu. I got HBO. I got Hulu.
Shout out to
Live.
Danny. I
That's
got
how
Danny's Hulu. Shout out to
Yeah.
Danny one time.
Yeah, everybody come to me. That's fine. But you know, I love movies. I love a good story. I love to see. You know, I don't know what it is. I've always loved movies. Honestly, I was
You
the
have
easiest
always
kid.
been
I was the easiest kid to babysit. You just had to throw a movie on.
What's your favorite movie?
Oh, I can't pick no favorite. Nah, I can't pick a favorite. But I can name some great movies that come to mind.
Go
but
ahead.
I
Top
can't
five.
really pick. It's not. We ain't gonna call it top
First
five.
five to come to your head.
First five to come to my head. I gotta say,
Nothing.
Goodfellas, Gladiator,
Uh.
The Departed.
Uh-huh.
What else come to my mind? If you like fantasy movies, Lord of the Rings is the best trilogy of all time.
I never seen it.
What else?
I've never seen any of those movies he just said.
Boy, go watch Goodfellas right
I
now.
never seen them
Yeah,
either.
right
Ray,
now.
Ray Liotta.
Right now.
Ray Liotta.
Right now. Go watch
Never seen
Goodfellas.
them. I'm
Go
not
watch
really a
it.
movie person though.
The Lord of the
Goodfellas, man.
Rings
It's like
too.
You think I'm a clown? You think I'm funny? I'm funny like a clown? Like how?
You-
Funny
you
how?
are kinda
Funny how?
You are kind of funny.
Like a
Davell.
clown? I amuse you?
I amuse you.
Boy, you gotta see. Oh, you gotta see Goodfellas,
I got
man.
you.
I gotta see it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go watch that.
But
this weekend.
a newer movie, The Departed, is kind of like a mob movie. It's a good movie too. That's like more recent. You know,
Yeah, I don't be watching movies like
I
that.
don't watch movies.
I can watch any movie. Any movie you throw on,
Put
I'll
me
watch
on.
it. It don't matter.
So what TV shows are y'all rocking with right now?
Oh man, the greatest TV show to come out in the last
Please
10
don't
ye-
say Power.
10 years. Snowfall. I watched it
Oh,
the
Power.
I
first
love
day.
Snowfall.
First day it aired, the debut. Man, that's like the writing on that show is amazing.
I miss
The
the Snowfall.
storytelling is amazing. The characters, like they go in depth. Like they give you their background. Hey, it's fire. It's way better than Power. Like it's not even close.
I mean, it's two different directions.
Power
I
was
don't think
only
they're
good, like,
comparable.
Man, but I remember when it
First
came
3
out though, people
seasons.
was like, man, I was like trying to put people on Snowfall, and it's like, man, shit ain't better than Power. And they ain't never seen it. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
I like Snowfall. I've been into since the first episode. I was in tune with
Yeah,
it.
Snowfall fire.
But I mean, we do got to talk about Power though. 'cause
I
that's-
stopped watching
that's like
Power
a-
after like season 3 or 4 or something like. It was like 3 or something like that. I just fell off. I was like, okay, I'm done.
That's
I
good.
mean, I like Power all the way through. I think
I'm
the
done.
ending could have been a little bit better because I feel like it was. I mean, we knew that was going to happen. I mean, I feel like they should have made a little twist to it.
Spoiler
I
alert.
didn't. If you haven't seen Power already,
I'm
then
not gonna
something
hold
wrong.
you. I was like 30 minutes to the end before I got here. Like I finally was like, let me watch the season finale.
Okay,
so like
so
it's
you don't-
on pause right now.
I'm not gonna tell you then, because I mean,
I
have no
mean, I
problem.
think you already posted it on Facebook, so I seen it.
man, because everybody else posted
I've
it.
seen it everywhere, and I ain't even.
Everybody
Tasha
posted-
did that.
She definitely didn't.
She definitely did.
Oh, see,
See,
so that's
She
good
definitely did.
because
But I'm not gonna say
definitely.
that. But
Oh, so then it was Tariq.
I'm gonna just say that.
They would have said he definitely did.
He definitely
so it was
didn't do it.
Tariq.
He definitely
It
didn't
was
do it.
Tariq.
I'm gonna just
He
say
definitely
that it
didn't
could have
do
been.
it. He
It could have been a
didn't.
You didn't
plot
even watch
twist.
it,
You know,
I
I
didn't
know
watch
they-
it, and I know I've seen it all over social media now.
I know
seen
they're
it
trying to
once.
set up
But it
Tyreek
wasn't-
for
okay.
his version, his book. But I mean, I think that it could have been a little plot twist, and I wanted the what's the
So it wasn't a plot twist.
No.
There is. There is.
not really. I mean, it's
It
a
is.
plot
There-
twist, but
there
it's not
is.
like the plot twist that I'm talking about.
Okay.
I don't think
So-
I don't think Ghost dead.
The show is over.
You know, I was
don't-
thinking
nah,
that too.
nah, I mean,
no, I can.
like,
I
honestly, if you think about it,
he faked his death.
I don't know why they would put it like in a series like books, like give it to us like that now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like they should have did that in the beginning.
I can see that
because this
too.
is like what the 5th book, and then they're gonna have like book 2. Like, it's weird, but
Yeah, because they got like the book 2 is called Ghost, right?
yeah.
And then you got one about Canaan. Then you got one about I don't
And then
know
it's
who
supposed to be
else.
like the
I'm
next
not watching none of those.
first 40,
Yeah.
like the next 48 hours after Ghost got shot. Honestly, I don't think he dead.
I could see that. I mean, because it's the perfect plot twist if after Tariq left the building or whatever. Spoiler. Then when I don't want to spoil it for Don.
Nah. We talking about the photograph, and
I don't want.
she gonna have to
You
get
go
these. She gonna have to get these.
Okay,
spoilers.
okay. But like when Tommy was at the end, and he was there with Ghost or whatever. When Tariq left, he could have easily picked Ghost up. They could have went to somebody, got treated, and bam. Because remember, at the end, Tommy rode off to California.
Man, you know
so
what?
they could have went to California together, and
Man, my homeboy sent me this link today, and it was about the show. It's about how Tommy's pops, like I guess his
the one that got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teresi.
Yeah.
One of them episodes, his girlfriend told Tommy to invest in the ambulance like service, right? Remember, and he had.
He did.
Yeah, I know, but you notice at the end after Tariq shot Ghost, it was literally an ambulance pulling around the corner. Like at the
didn't see
end,
that.
and if you look at it, and there's
Damn it! Now I'm gonna have to go back
These
and
are
watch it.
conspiracy theories.
Nah, man, I promise. But if you like, I'll send you out the link.
That's
I'll send you out the
good.
link though.
No, that's
But-
good though.
But I don't think it was Tommy. I don't think it was Tommy's.
I'm over here like, let him use you.
I don't think it was Tommy's ambulance though. But I think it was the same crew that Ghost tried to get to set up Drado.
If Ghost
Because Ghost
is
killed
not
everybody.
dead after 5 episodes of people trying to shoot Ghost, I'm not watching no more.
But
Hey,
it's the
man.
perfect plot twist though.
I don't think he. I mean, Ghost is
No.
smarter than everybody. He was Mr.
definitely
Untouchable.
is. But I mean, Tommy's
I mean, he got
definitely my
shot,
favorite
but-
person though on Power still.
I'm just glad y'all stuck in there because I couldn't at all. Like I was like, they had me the first 3 seasons. They had me. I was like, boy,
Our
The
first three
first 3
seasons was fire.
seasons was really good.
yeah, I
They
was
were, they
watching.
were.
Then I just had no desire.
I think he got bad when they brought Lala in.
I just had no desire
Her
to find
acting
out what
wasn't
When
happened.
they
bad
gave
in the
her a
beginning.
bigger role.
Her
Yeah.
acting wasn't bad in the beginning, but
But
Boy,
that's why. That's only because
that
she said,
last
"Hi,
season-
welcome to my shop."
that last season she was a hot mess. Sorry, Lala, I love you, but you was a hot ass mess in that that last season.
That stiff acting.
Man,
She's still trying
even
to-
when she died, it was just like, yeah, man, R.I.P. What else y'all watching on TV though? I'm watching like, I don't know if y'all. So did y'all ever get into like the Vampire Diaries and originals?
I've
Nah,
watched.
I watched
I
it.
watched both, and I've never finished both.
Okay,
Like,
you
I've
definitely
seen lots
need
of
to. You
seasons.
definitely need to finish it because they have like a. What's the third one? Is it a prequel?
Legacies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the third one-
It's
is it a
not, It's not a
prequel?
prequel. It's after they got the kids. It's the kids.
Yeah, but it's the sequel, then the prequel.
The prequel. No,
What's the order?
it's Vampire Diaries, and then
No, I'm talking about like what. Okay, forget it. Anyway, so yes, Legacies is definitely a good show. And then what else is a good show?
Hey, World War II in color.
Oh, All American. All American is definitely. Have y'all checked out?
We talking about that Lil Wayne interview.
World War II in color. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we're gonna get on Wayne because I definitely got some
boy
stuff to
Martian.
say. But have y'all watched All American?
I don't watch TV.
Nah, I watched the very first season. I recorded. It's the second season, right?
You need to watch the second season.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Do they have like any Nipsey tributes in that joint? Because I know.
They definitely do.
Okay. Yeah.
You definitely got to watch it. I cannot wait for season 3.
Nipsey tributes and what?
I know they got a Nipsey tribute.
All
too.
American.
The first episode on the
Oh,
second
okay.
season is a Nipsey tribute.
Wait,
What
All
is
Americans. That's the football.
Yeah, it's a
show.
football
I
show.
did actually watch
It's
episode
good.
1.
What is it on
Netflix.
Netflix?
No, it
FX,
actually comes on
right?
FX. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can catch season 1 on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
CW got a lot of good shows though, low key.
What
I
about
mean-
Black? You watch Black Lightning?
I thought you was gonna say Black.
Hey, my little
I
cousin
watched
was in
like the
Black
first
Lightning.
few episodes, but then I just it lost my attention.
To be honest-
I be trying to support it, but
I do
I could-
because the older daughter, boy,
she what?
she's a nice young lady.
Nah, I really couldn't get into Black Lightning. I just tried to watch it because my little cousin was on it. But
Hey, that theme song fire though.
yeah, that theme song is fire. But now that they killed my cousin off, I ain't watching it no more. Can't support. But yeah, it's a couple of good shows on CW. I know they catering to us on the CW. They definitely catering to us. So
Y'all, I don't even know network names anymore. I don't have cable.
I only watch like 3
The
channels. so
CW. I can't tell you one show that come on. What number is that? Number 9?
I
Like, what
don't- I
channel
can't
is that?
tell you.
I don't know.
I only
Well, I
watch
guess
on
it
demand.
depend.
I only watch on
CW,
demand.
That used to be like, I don't got cable either, but
Didn't the cartoons used to come on that station back in the day?
it's
You think
CW
Cartoon
like that.
Network?
Wasn't
Nah,
CW
not
something
Cartoon
else?
Network.
It was named something
It
else.
was probably
before.
something else.
Nah, it was
before.
always.
That's what Eve and 1-on-1.
Was
and all them
UPN?
used to
Did
come on there,
UPN
right?
change to CW? UPN?
That is them.
I think it was UPN. Yeah, that changed to CW, wasn't it? Okay, well we just
Yeah.
don't know. We don't watch TV like that, but
Yeah,
I
I
watch
don't
all
know
my stuff
networks.
on demand. So, but there's a couple of cool little shows that's starting to come on.
Oh yeah, Netflix always got some cool little stuff on there.
And
I be
I'm still
finding- I
waiting
be
for you to give me the
finding a lot of stuff.
password. I was trying to write it in my notebook.
You know, keep bringing that up. Okay. I thought we was past that, but
I'm
okay.
just saying.
I might scribble it down for you.
Appreciate that. That's love.
But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff to come out on Netflix. I like their original stuff, their original shows and stuff. There's a lot of good stuff on there. But if Peanuts and Snowfall is his top show,
Oh, yeah,
that's
for
an
sure.
all time.
No.
Of
My
all
my
time.
favorite show all the time is
The Wire.
not the Wire.
Oh, that is my show. I mess with The Wire.
Nah, man, it's the show. Jesse Pinkman.
Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad. That's number
Breaking
one.
Bad was good.
Breaking Bad, number one all time.
Everybody be telling me about Breaking
Breaking
Bad, but I
Bad.
could
You
not
never
get
watched
through.
it?
No,
Breaking
I
Bad.
watched.
Bad,
I
bro.
Breaking
couldn't
Bad
get
was so
past
good.
the first season.
get
It
past
was
it.
tough.
Get
It was.
past
it.
I was just waiting because everybody hyped it up. Everybody Breaking Bad. You gotta watch Breaking
Man,
Bad.
that's one of the
Like,
greatest
if you get
shows
past
ever
the
made.
first 3 episodes, you all right.
Yeah, that's one of
It's,
the,
you don't have to wait.
It started slow. It starts slow.
That the first 3 episodes might be a little bit slow, but once you get in there, you in there. I'm trying to go on a little tour. You know they got the whole tour in Mexico, Breaking Bad tour. You trying to go? Let me know.
Well, I gotta say, Game
Cross the
of
border real
Thrones
quick.
was my top show. It was.
No, it's
I
in New
thought-
Mexico.
I thought Game of Thrones was.
Yeah, Albuquerque.
Boy, I loved Game of Thrones, bro. Cause you know what I love is that anybody could die. It was crazy. Like anybody can get it. Anybody. The first season, Ned.
Yeah, I couldn't
Spoiler
get into
alert.
it.
If you about to watch Game of Thrones, spoiler alert. The first season, like when you watch a show, you'd be like, okay, they not gonna die. They not gonna die. They gonna survive or whatever. You say that no, the mainest person in the show, the mainest character dies the first
The
season. Like,
mainest character.
the mainest. The mainest character, the mainest of all main characters, dies the first.
I now know how you feel about Breaking Bad because I could not get into Game of Thrones.
See, Game of Thrones, you got to get to like episode 4.
And
I
that's
watched the first
Beyonce's
season, like,
favorite
five-
TV show. I
5
tried,
times.
B. I tried.
It's
I
so
couldn't do it.
good. It's so good. Last season let me down, of course, but it is, boy, yeah, definitely my number one. Definitely my number one. Because I just went through so many. I don't really be feeling emotions, but when I watched that, boy, my heart was hurting. I was in my room pacing in my room. After the red wedding happened, I was pacing in my room. I had to take a break from the show. This is the first time I ever did this in my life. I had to take a break. I
You
said, I
sweating
gotta step.
talking about it.
This is how I was. I'm
sweating
feeling. I'm back in that moment right now. I'm back there, and I feel it all over again. And I was just like, just pacing during the room, like
If
what
y'all
is
can
going
feel
on?
this energy right now,
It gets me to this day. To this day.
bad. I feel like we kind of talked about The Wire when we touched it. The Wire was a good show. I mean, I could not wait every Sunday. Like that was like our family thing in my house. Every Sunday we was waiting for The Wire, like all the way to the ending. I'm mad that it ended. It could have continued to go.
No, The Wire was good. That's when I first seen Idris Elba,
Mm.
and I used to watch it
Mac
when it
Wilds.
was on HBO. And then I remember one
Yeah.
time I was watching an interview. I was like, and I heard him talking. He was talking about his crumpets and tea. I said, I know this nigga. Hey, I know he really ain't from over
No,
there.
there's a lot of UK like
Oh, I'd be shocked.
Oh, boy, from All
actors.
American from
yeah,
UK.
and you would never know until
There's
they
a
just
lot of
start
British
talking,
actors.
and it's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Where did that come from?
It is a lot of them.
Yeah,
You'd be shocked. I'd be
I'd
shocked.
be
I'd be like, okay.
yeah, because they can talk better English than we can.
Yeah.
American.
Yeah,
Come
that's-
on. Come on.
Come on.
And that's where that one meme came from. You know when he's like,
I don't know.
yeah,
What
you know
you're
what I'm talking
talking
about?
That was
you
a-
know what I'm talking about. It was a dark skin. I haven't seen all of The Wire, but
Oh, that was Denzel Washington, wasn't it?
What?
no, definitely not.
Said The
Denzel.
Wire.
Oh, she-
Yikes! I don't
Came
know.
from
what
The
we're
Wire.
talking- I don't-
Did
you
I
watch
don't
The Wire?
know
Way
what
off.
we're
That was
talking
way
Did
off.
you
there.
did you not watch The Wire?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
That was
The
that
Wire.
was Weebay.
No.
Who raised you? No, I'm just playing.
I was like 7.
She from the Live
Ask me what my favorite TV show is.
I
What is
mean,
it?
Drake.
That's So Raven.
Okay.
That's the Raven was good.
That's So Raven was not Good.
Goodbye.
You saying not good at all? I mean, it was cool. It was
Okay.
cool
That was
at
the best
time.
TV show on Disney Channel.
All right, let's talk about Disney.
I was
real quick.
definitely in the streets when that came out.
You was trapping?
Yeah, I was in the
He
streets.
said, I ain't got time for that so Raven today.
I was in the
She's like,
streets.
let's go watch that so Raven. Nah,
Like,
I
I
gotta
think
go.
honestly, I think I missed like a whole generation of like TV shows because I was like, I was outside. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You say they outside. It's in the attic. We gonna slide. Slide.
He said, let's go watch Nickelodeon. He said, nah, I got these.
I'm trying to go sell these Knicks.
Hey man,
Trying to go sell
bro,
these
school
Knicks.
about to start up in a couple months, man. I gotta go get these Nike Bohemians. You know what I'm saying?
Not the
Nah,
Bohemians.
that so Raven was good though. It was cool.
I mean, it was corny to me. I just felt like I don't know when she used to have them visions and
That's
she
back when
just
she was
stared
good
into
looking,
space.
too.
Like it was corny to be. Like she just
Yeah,
I gotta- it was just corny to me. I mean, Disney had a lot more to offer than that So Raven to me, and I'm
like
faithfully
what?
everything. Proud Family,
You always want to hate on the black girl. She was the only black girl on
Proud
the TV show
Family
that
by
back
That's so
then.
Raven was
Hey.
good. And I love the vision face. She was usually chewing gum when she did it too. It'd be like, girl. I liked it.
I
liked
mean, it was a lot of shows that One thing I'm mad about, Disney Plus does not have the famous Jet Jackson on it, and I am hot.
Oh yeah,
They don't?
No,
I
like
know why.
that's
Maybe
messed up. They don't even have the movie on there,
No.
but like they got all the other movies on there, so
Yeah,
I can't complain. But if you haven't got Disney Plus, shout out to Verizon, because I probably wouldn't have had Disney Plus either if Verizon didn't give it to me for free. So I'm gonna use this year.
How much does it cost?
Shoot,
And like
She got it for
$7.99?
free. She don't know.
I don't even
Oh.
know.
Yeah, it's like $7.99.
You know
or
I
you
ain't
can get
paying
a
for
you
it.
can
I
get
don't
a
even got
combo
Netflix.
Big money.
You can get a combo pack with it's like Disney Plus
yeah,
and Hulu Plus and
ESPN.
ESPN Plus for like
Yeah.
$12.99 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm
I
too
ain't got
cheap,
it.
man.
But
I'm canceling it as soon as my year's up.
yeah.
Hey, y'all leave y'all email address and passcode in
Mm-hmm.
the comment section.
Yeah, follow us on social media though, for real. If you haven't already, follow us at the Sayless Pod
On Instagram.
on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook,
I love it.
YouTube, all that. So,
Yeah,
and then-
and send us some questions to our email address as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
It's,
yeah.
Tell us what
Sayless
top-
Podcast 4@gmail.com. That's Sayless Podcast number 4@gmail.com. And
That'd be dope.
Davell would be more than happy to answer your questions.
I would love to.
yeah, Davell be in the
is-
streets and Twitter streets.
I'm very wise.
That'd be dope. Like send in your questions and then we get to like answer them.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
and
that'd be
topics
real
too.
cool.
Let us
That'd be
know
real
what you
cool.
want us to talk about. This is the filler episode, so we're just trying to fill it out.
Q&A.
Yeah.
But
We have an audience today though. Do y'all have a question?
y'all got
No.
any question for us? All right, they don't got a question for us, but definitely hit us up on social media. Let us know what you want to talk about. Also, just a little quick promo. If you want to have your whatever your business or something promo on the back of the screen, let us know. We definitely
Shoot
will.
us an email.
We definitely put your promo up. Any up and coming artists, DJs, or anything like that. If you want to come to the show, be a guest, please reach out to us.
Come through.
What's the email again, Peanut?
It's Sayless Podcast number 4@gmail.com.
Yeah. and
Pull up on me.
Yes.
pull up on us.
Yeah.
We trying to get everybody out there. We doing it for the culture, so we're gonna bring y'all up with us.
Oh yeah.
I got anything else y'all want to add to that?
Yes. And these videos on Monday, I'm not going to be at my best. So if you want to see me at my best, follow me at the Kai Diamond on Instagram and Twitter.
we
Thank you.
pubbing for ourselves. Okay.
Might as well drop your stuff. Go ahead, drop it.
Go ahead, Davell. You on
Yeah,
follow
you
along?
can on Instagram. You can follow me at Saved by Davell. Yes, that's like Save.
That's the best Instagram name ever.
I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
remember
up
when you
there.
came
If it
up
ain't
with
the
that.
best, hey, you gotta show me one better. I don't know.
He
But
went from undeveloped to saved by Davell.
yeah, I was yeah. So it's growth. That's growth, honestly.
Hey,
So,
let them know, man.
Yeah,
You said
yeah.
you started off majoring in marketing, huh?
yes. So that was my original plan. Originally.
That's good. Undeveloped,
yeah.
saved by Davell. I see the marketing in you.
Oh
See
yeah. I can be a little creative.
He thought he was creative, but one of our other friends had that Instagram and Twitter handle already. But he thought he was creative. He was
See, his was worse. His was Saved by LaBelle.
Davell.
Because his Saved by Davell because his name is Daniel Bell. Shout out to Daniel Bell. Daniel's actually doing big things. Shout out to him. He's like a sports writer and everything. So he's just
Ooh,
at All-Star
turn up.
Weekend. He just Shout out to Daniel.
Turn up.
He got to interview all the greats, Ernie, all them, all the people. He
Whoa.
played one-on-one with Brandon Ingram. I'm sure he lost, but it's fine. But yeah, his name was saved by Davell, like D-A, because his name is Daniel Bell, so it's like Davell.
Yeah.
I was like, mine just works way more, because I came up with it. He's saying I stole it. I came up with it on my own. Like, when I was in school, every time the bell was about to ring, they'd be like, okay, the bell's about to ring. And I kept thinking they were saying Davell. I kept thinking they were saying
The bell's
Davell.
about to ring.
Yeah, I'm like, I would look up. Like, I'm like, and that's how I came up with it, because I was like, saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. Oh, I could do that. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, facts. So you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Nah, it ain't on Facebook. I don't want y'all to follow me on Facebook because I ain't giving out my government. If you know, you know. But at Nike2Wavy on Instagram and Twitter, follow me. Also follow _Squad ENT. That's my record label.
Yes,
So
sir.
definitely follow us on there.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be some big things coming for sure.
And y'all can follow me. I'm not really active on social media like that, I'm gonna be honest. But you can follow me on Instagram at I'mSo1988.
If you want a picture once every 2 months, follow him.
Hey, I'll get you right. Hey,
Get you right.
Once
It's gonna be a fire pick, though. It's gonna be
hey,
fire.
Hey, once every season. I got you. Yeah.
He
I took
posts his Christmas pictures in July.
that will happen.
Dang.
That will happen. But like,
Had a
hey,
whole
I'm finally
house for a
taking down
long
my
time.
tree.
Hey.
Nah,
You
but
still got your
I took
Christmas tree up? I'm not talking to you.
hell no, I got mine down. I took it down. I took it down at the beginning of February.
Okay. He said I'm gonna start off Black History Month right and take down my tree.
Hey, man. Yeah, I took it down. February 1 rolled around. I was like, hey, I think it's about that time because I can't even open up my my blinds. Gonna be facing the street. And like, boy, that boy
Might as
trifling.
well should have kept it up.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Nah, but I got my my Instagram handle from Lil Wayne when we was spitting bars, man. I think it was on Carter 1.
You was spitting them bars with him?
Nah,
You said
man.
we was spitting them bars.
No, I said when he was
He-
spinning bars.
Oh,
No,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
when he was spinning bars. I think it was on Carter 1, which is his best album, by the way. And he said, I got woofers in these bags. Nigga, I got nasal bass. I got white pies and hazel cakes. I'm so 1988. I was like, oh, I got to take that. I was like, I got
Cold.
to, yeah, man, Wayne was cold.
But
Wayne was cold. Wayne
before we
was-
leave, because I don't need to talk about Lil Wayne. Like, that funeral album, what y'all think about it?
It's garbage.
See,
Okay, so I feel like me and you on the same page.
I liked it.
I liked it.
So
Well,
this is the thing. I went into the album with low expectations.
Mhm.
So because I went into it with low expectations,
You
I
came
think
out
that
with medium expectations.
I really think it was cool. Like all the way through. Like he had some bops, that fit in with today's music. But I mean, I liked it. I don't have nothing bad to say about it. And everybody that's saying that it was terrible and it was trash, it wasn't.
I'm with Nike. I went
definitely
in
was.
low
Super
expectations because I'm done with Wayne. Like I'm done with Wayne. I'm done with Eminem. I'm done with all these people that used to be good.
Right.
And now I'm like, no, I don't want to. So when I came in not expecting nothing. So then when I heard it, I was like, it ain't bad. It's not bad at all.
It wasn't. It's
not bad.
I don't like albums with more than like 15 songs.
It is long.
It's hard for
It's
me
definitely
to get through
long.
it.
And
So-
Wayne gave us 48 songs.
It was like 26,
He gave us
26
a
or
Chris
something like
Brown
that.
album.
He
Yeah.
definitely did. Chris Brown been making too long of an album, so he got to stop.
Boy, Chris Brown songs it's not even trackless. It's like this is just how long it's gonna take you to get through it. Like you'll be done next year sometime.
Chris Brown just uploads his flash drive to Tidal.
Just put it all on.
Sounds
there.
about right. No, but if you listen to Wayne's album once, give it a go again. Like
It was cool.
it's
I'm not
a
saying
cool
it's the
little
best thing
album.
ever.
I
It was
mean,
cool.
it's not the best
Y'all
album ever,
don't
but
sound convincing.
No, it was
okay.
cool.
Nah.
He got some
It's
hits
cool.
on there
Hey,
though, for real.
Hey,
It's
y'all,
cool.
this is Mac Main's fault that this
Why?
album was terrible.
Why?
Because if Wayne your best friend, you are the president of the label, and you know your man don't interact on social media, he don't listen to no music, all he do is watch World War II in color and drink champs and skateboard, it's you, it's
He's a
on
Martian.
you.
He don't live here.
But it's on you as
To be
your
like,
best friend.
nah.
Like, hey, bro, let's go get some inspiration from some 21 Savage or, some of these Young Thug or, a lot of these young cats that look up to you. But if you don't, and then the album is subpar, and this is the cash cow, which is Lil Wayne, and you are an A&R or a producer, president, it's on you to make sure your man is in the loop.
Oh yeah,
Because a lot of that music sound like it's from 2016.
you gotta have
It definitely sound
It
outdated.
did.
yeah, you gotta have somebody in your circle that's just gonna be real with you. Like just be real with you, let you know what's going on. Just not afraid to tell you no. Someone is not afraid to tell you no or
I
something.
don't think Wayne had that.
Wayne is in his own bubble, man.
I don't think Wayne has that.
I feel like everybody needs that. You need somebody to keep you grounded, accountable. You need somebody that can do that for you because you just think whatever you do is hot. It's you.
Nah,
So, I mean,
that wasn't hot.
You would think that he'll be in the studio sometimes when Drake is recording, Nicki Minaj and stuff is recording, but nah.
Are we watching? Are we watching the fall of Lil Wayne, like the decline?
The album
he
was called
already,
Funeral.
He already.
Man, did you even listen to it all the way?
I listened to the first quarter of the album.
You
I
need
got
to listen to
3/4
it all
left.
the way.
I'm in halftime right now, actually.
Halftime.
Said it is called Funeral. I mean,
I think
he's been on.
Why do you
decline.
think he named his own album Funeral? Let's really talk about it. And then you flip it upside down. It says Lil Wayne.
He killing
The
it.
funeral
He's
of
killing
Lil
these
Wayne.
rappers.
It sounds like he's getting killed because it's his name. It's his obituary.
Okay.
Right.
Nah,
Look.
he gave us some bull crap.
His
on
album
Drink
is his.
Champs, so.
Thank you. His album is his obituary. Like it's done.
Man,
It's
don't do my
done.
boy.
Nah, he
Wayne like
gave us
that,
a
man.
bull crap explanation on Drink Champs though, and he was like, I think Nori asked him, he was like, why you name it The Funeral? And then he was like, oh, my other album was called The Rebirth. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of like where you put it, and I was like, that ain't no correlation. Like you gonna be reborn,
Wayne
and
is
then,
different. Wayne
And
before you
then
die,
have the funeral.
and then have the funeral. Like it
Should've been backwards.
Delayed.
It was backwards.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know. I think Wayne need to do like J. Cole, honestly. I think he need to get a group of artists that he mess with or that are up and coming from the city or from anywhere that he can listen to and just put together like a
But
big
he can't because he
compilation.
doesn't have an ear to the streets. Like
But-
we just talked about, he don't listen.
But
to
that's why
nobody.
you
He
have a crew
don't-
though. I think that's where you have why you have to have someone like on the side to be like, all right, Wayne, we're gonna lock in for these next couple months. I'm gonna bring in these
Wasn't
artists.
that Young Money, Lil Twist?
Nah. That was just
Lil Twist is funny.
Lil Twist?
He
What
had a-
happened to Lil Twist? Where's
he was on
Lil
the
Boy,
Twist?
he on growing
He-
up hip hop and he be cracking me
Nah, he-
up.
Oh, he grown now?
He had to get older.
I thought he was still 13.
He had to get older for real.
No, I still picture him with
He
the
on the
mohawk.
album. He on the album though.
He
He still got the mohawk?
Nah,
I
he
don't
got
know.
dreads.
He looks just like Lil Wayne.
Exactly like Lil Wayne, light skin version.
Dang.
But Lil Twist is hilarious. Like,
Lil Wayne likes
changing
him too.
up
He
on
just
us.
dirty.
Jay, she just
She do
going
not like Lil Wayne.
in on
She don't like
Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Nah,
Did you
I
ever
really-
mess with Wayne?
No, I really do like Lil Wayne. No Ceilings is one of the greatest mixtapes ever put out
Okay.
ever.
Okay.
I was just joking. I bring the comedy, but I mean, I got to get through the album. I haven't heard it, so I didn't have any input.
I don't know. I just think it didn't have.
Wow.
I think he need to bring in Kanye. I think
Need to what?
I
Sorry.
think Wayne need to bring in Kanye.
Bring in Kanye,
Yeah, to work with him.
like produce.
Like A&R produce an entire project.
Wayne and Kanye. Kanye hasn't
He
done
hasn't been
us
producing
justice producing other people's
Tiana
albums.
Taylor's
Honestly,
album was a flop.
But that's
I didn't listen to it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Kids See
I
Ghosts.
tried. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
That
Not
was the Kid
Lupe.
Cudi. That was the Kid
Oh
Cudi.
yeah, Kid Cudi,
And Kanye.
and then
He hasn't
Nas and Kanye. Like it hasn't.
He hasn't been doing a good job.
But that's also that
I mean,
summer.
I
He tried to
just
put
mean
out
with just
7
production.
albums in one summer. So
Yeah, with 7 tones on each one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. But
He was doing a lot.
Wayne got to do something because he let me down, man. I remember when I was like freshman year of high school listening to Carter 1. And
Boy, Wayne was on
getting
fire.
Wayne was
very
on
high.
fire. He had
Fire,
that
boy.
with the homies.
There was
10-year streak.
Yeah, there was no question. Wayne was on top.
Yeah, Carter 1 was.
He definitely a legend
up
in his
there.
own outright. That's for sure.
For real. But you can kill your legacy. So I think he needs just to stop now and then like let us just
Is it because he waited too long?
remember and sit on what we have already. What do you mean?
Is it because he waited too long? Like because he went what? How many years was it before he dropped? Not this last album, the one before that was
That was a long time,
trash.
like
I
5
don't
years
even
or
know,
something like
man.
that.
I think it's just time. I mean, we have said like Jay-Z's the only album that's only rapper that's remained consistent in every genre. So
Yeah.
everybody can't do that. Lil Wayne clearly shows he
Eminem
can't
either.
do
Eminem,
it.
Yeah.
Eminem just dropped
It's
the album.
done.
I don't know. I didn't listen to that either.
Now I can see a Lil Wayne feature every now and then, like he pop up
Oh,
on
yeah.
somebody's
Oh,
album,
yeah.
but
I think that's what he's gonna have
he
to
needs
do.
to be done making projects.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think
I
he's done.
think he's done.
I think he just
on
needs some
that.
new inspiration, honestly. I think he needs some new inspiration.
Would you
Like,
want
I
to
think
see
he still got it a
Drake
little bit.
a Drake Wayne collab album?
Yeah,
I could do that.
Yeah, I could do that.
I
That would be dope.
That
I
might
think
be
I
cool.
think Wayne still got it. Even though on this album, I can tell he's still cool. It's just
Like, I guess like Peanut said, he needs someone to come in and produce him because he
Yeah.
still has the bars and the technique. He just doesn't have the music.
yeah, it need direction. It need direction for sure. Like Carter 1 and Carter 2, they actually had a storyline, and he ain't had that since Carter 2. Like he can call them all the Carters, but I mean after
Yeah.
you
know,
like
the,
Carter
the,
3.
the entire Nino the entire Nino
No.
Brown
Next.
like comparison, like after that was done, it was done. But now he needs to find a new direction. Honestly, like we know that he can rap. We know he got the cadence, but I mean, he has to give us some stories like behind it. You know, like some realness. It's only so long you can rap about like all the countries in America.
And I don't know if I want to hear music from someone that doesn't know what's going on in the world.
That's true.
Yeah. Agreed.
That is true.
Like you literally are out of the entire loop. Music, you didn't know who QC and TDE was.
I laughing
like
when I seen that.
You gonna give us a whole bunch of
That's
World War II
sad.
bars? Like I don't. Again,
Hey man,
He
there's
said
a
he
lot
watched
going on in
World War II
II.
in color. Like
that's the only thing he watches on TV.
that's crazy. That's beyond me.
That's dope though, because you don't hear artists talk about that. But it's you're
Wayne
done
is on
rapping.
another planet for sure.
Yeah, he's done. He need to go get his Meals on Wheels and just.
You didn't like Carter 3 at all?
Nah.
Not at all. Nothing on there.
I like the Carter 3, man.
There was some good songs on Carter 3. There was
No, it was-
I wasn't Carter 3 the one that had like dang, what's
Did it have Mr. Office on there? No, not Mr. Office, Mr. Carter.
You talking about it had I'm Me.
Oh yeah, what was that song called?
I think it was called I'm Me.
Or was it called Carter 3? That song? I don't know.
The Carter 3 was cool. I can't think of it. That was so long ago.
I know there was like at least a few
Because that was like
songs I still remember.
my junior or senior year in high school.
I mean, it wasn't as good as like Carter 2 and stuff, but I didn't think Carter 3 was terrible. I nothing like that.
Definitely
Nah,
wasn't
hey,
terrible.
we just started being let down. You know.
Okay, so the Carter
Three
3
times
had
being
three
let down,
P,
so
Three-peat
let-
of Millie.
Mr. Carter, a Millie, Miss
Millie is
Officer,
one of the greatest rap
Lollipop.
songs of
Nah, I lied. I like that album.
See,
whatever.
Boy, that
phone home.
that three-peat.
That phone home.
That three-peat, boy. I boy.
Now, Mr. Carter was fire though.
Yeah.
The Carter 3 was cool. That was 2008.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, Wayne, we think it might be it might be time to go.
Not time to go.
just
That sounds
become a
harsh.
free. Okay, we just need you on the features, Wayne. We don't need you on a full album. But I mean, I appreciated Funeral. I mean,
I did.
it wasn't a complete letdown. So compared to that last one, because I don't even know what that last one was called.
Carter 5?
Yeah, was it the Carter 5?
Mhm.
Yeah, I couldn't give it the Carter 5, but like I said, I
I
went
like
to
the
it.
songs on the Carter 5, not the
What-
ones featuring what's his baby mama name? I ain't like that one. But
Nivea.
and then Nivea, then he had one with
Oh.
Ashanti. I ain't like none of those, but
I be forgetting
the
that.
ones where he was
They
like
got a kid together.
rapping. That's cool.
He definitely had 3
Nivea.
kids in like 1 year.
What was Nivea's big song?
Laundromat.
No.
Wasn't
We
that
don't
Laundromat?
even we're not addressing that song on here.
Whoa, why?
It features R. Kelly, and I'm pretty sure he wrote it.
Yep. Mute R. Kelly. Mute
Period.
R. Kelly.
And that
Mute-
song, period.
Yeah, you're right. Because I don't mess with him.
But what was Nivea did have a big I watched something. Don't mess with my man. I was
Oh, yeah,
watching
Don't Mess With My
Unsung.
Man.
They said no. She said she was the Black Britney Spears.
She had an unsung.
Was it Unsung? She was on one of the Behind the Music. One of them.
I'm about to say she not seasoned enough to have an unsung.
It was a Breakfast Club interview.
Breakfast Club.
She
okay.
was the Black Britney Spears, is what she told her.
Whoa. Stop the press. Repeat that one more time. Make sure I heard it.
Nivea says she was the Black Britney Spears of her decade.
You got to sit down. You got to relax. You got to relax.
I don't
Nivea.
even know a Nivea song. Like
Don't Mess With My Man was cool though. Don't mess.
That's
with
all I
my
know.
man. Hey, I'm the one to bring it to you. Got fire in my man. So find your only love.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
nah, I'm good.
you know, something happened I think it was last week that really like it's still fresh. I still feel it. It's tough because honestly, it's been weighing me down. But
Oh,
What?
share it. Get it out.
It's therapy. It's a therapy session.
y'all know Maya. You know, my love is like
Oh.
whoa. That Maya.
Yeah,
Bro,
I like Maya.
She got married, bro, and I'm just like, I hate that I had to find out on the Shade Room. That's the only thing I'm really upset about is that I had to find out on the Shade Room. Like let me know. Talk
Did
to
she
me.
really
Like,
get married, or she
Bro,
just shot
she's married, man.
a video in the wedding
no,
dress?
she's married.
Did
She
she
really
just
married?
shoot a video
No,
in a
she's
wedding
married.
dress?
Because you know Maya do something like that.
No,
make
that's a
everybody believe.
conversation
Maya still
for
looks
next
good.
week.
Maya looks
Because
good.
I'm
Yeah.
tired of y'all rappers and singers and rappers getting together on social media just to promote a song.
Who
Like-
did it?
What you mean?
Who's that?
G-Eazy and Megan. Like,
That's definitely a song I won't listen to.
Said that you won't.
Yeah, I don't really
I guess
listen to
and I don't even know if that's a song or not, but whatever it was, like, we see this often where rappers would be caked up on Instagram and all of this just for a release of a song. And that is trash. I don't
Do you
like
feel
that.
like her and Moneybagg Yo was a stunt too?
Nah, because she came out and said that's the only guy that she's messed with. Like, industry guy.
She been looking like a thought in the streets though, low key.
Well,
I think she just be
that
having
we're gonna
fun.
say that for next week because I'm on Megan's side. I wasn't coming for Megan.
Yeah, I think she
But-
just be having fun. She be drunk having
Yeah,
fun. and-
she,
Hey, I'll just say
she
this.
doing
Nah,
what
we
these
gonna-
other
we gonna
rappers
talk
do.
about
You
Meg.
can get whatever you want when you got money.
Hey.
I'll say
That's
that.
a fact.
I'll say that because Brella like Bart Simpson.
G-Eazy?
Nah,
Bro, I seen his
back.
prom picture. I mean,
like-
Oh, he looked. No, he looked like
Wait,
Doug.
who we talking about?
Doug.
Moneybagg
Doug was my
Yo.
show. Doug was my show though.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
shout out to Doug.
But I guess on that note, we're going to go ahead and end the first episode.
Yeah.
Sayless Podcast. So, I want to leave y'all with a little positive quote. The quote is by Brian Tracy. It's there are no limits to what you can accomplish except the limits you place on your own thinking. All right? Sayless
I don't even know what that
Podcast.
mean.
See y'all next week.
Go to therapy.